Welcome back, everybody, to another stream. It's time for Pathfinder. Feel like doing well. Oops, fucked up the music. Hold on, let me adjust it. Probably gonna have to make that quieter when time gets going. But hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's another Pathfinder stream. The 8th Aiudara, episode 29. Kind of fucking crazy, actually. We've been going that long. But yeah. Hello. Welcome back. Let me just get everything settled. Music's playing, I believe. You all hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. Hold on, it's gonna be a black screen. No, video. Where is that? You can't hear it. That's weird. Why can't you hear it? Hold on. Now you can hear it. I didn't change anything. Sometimes stream audio is looking stupid. Alright. That's all handled. I do turn this down a little bit. It was at the right volume. I decided to turn it up because I was dumb. Alright. Everything is handled. It's not repeat. It is on repeat. Cool. We will get going. I'm gonna jump into the Discord and we're gonna play some Pathfinder now, y'all. Hold on tight. Here we go.
You know, because why not? And it's just it's like a power attack, only you hit as many things are as nearby, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Why not? That'll be fun when that happens.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Like, that was just such a cool because like I saw Sweep before, but I'm just like, Sweep is so hard to kick off. Like, it's a great concept, but like in actuality, I bet you only get that like 1 out of 5 combats. Not if you're a Minotaur. You just get it all the time.
Yeah, not if you're ginormous with the 10-foot reach. Like, then you just hit everything nearby, everything you can see on the horizon. You're close to all of it, so might as well. Hello, Cody.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Pretty
Doing
good.
all right, you?
Good. It's actually starting to get a little bit cool around here for once, so.
Yay!
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Howdy.
Hello.
So Cody,
Mhm.
on our Wednesday game, we fought trash monsters, and they had a special ability called Stench.
What
It
was stench?
I think it just reduced everyone's a combat ability a smidge, and that combat dragged on forever. It was amazing.
Don't forget the fucking diseases. Good God. Every single time they just looked at you cross-eyed, you'd have to fort save against a disease. It was like, really?
Pathfinder loves its fucking diseases, poisons, all that shit that just sticks with you after a combat.
Secondary effects is just where it's at.
It really is. And then, like, it's not easy to get rid of. It's
No.
like, oh, you want to get rid of this disease? Well, somebody can tend to you for 8 hours, and then you can add a +1 to your roll that you still have to make. You're like, oh, shit.
You also have to
Okay.
make 5 of those
Fuck
rolls
you.
in a row.
Yeah, right?
Look, you could go through all that effort, or someone in the party could sell their soul to fix you up right now. It's a real simple math.
And there's only so many souls to sell, right?
Not if you get more.
That's true. I mean, that would listen, Joe. I don't want to see your next character where all of a sudden you constantly have new companions, and we're like, why do you have so many sidekicks? And they just kind of
Keep coming.
cycle through. And
I
it's
don't.
weird.
I don't need the companions. Do you guys know at one point Zomar was actively recruiting people for souls during the campaign? It was one of his off-screen things that he was doing.
No, I mean that makes sense.
We made him the contract master, knowing he was a devil from hell.
Yeah, so he has experience.
We're like, oh,
This is an entry-level job.
we'll work out.
Like he got kicked off of the group, but to be honest, that was probably gonna happen sooner or later if some people ever found out what he was doing.
Nero's gonna be crawling through the vents and fall into your secret closet. It's just full of bodies.
No. It was a sell now. Get paid. Gets laid off for get it laid off.
Right.
Like we waited till you're dead. Your soul's not going anywhere in the meantime. I mean, we can wait.
What were you doing? Like trading it for gold or something?
No, just hey, there's about to be a war with devils. How would you like to know that your friends and family souls are safe?
I wonder if all those contracts would have been null and void because we fucked up death. And nobody was like really sure what happened with souls.
No, it's more likely that if anything, it would be null and void because we fucked up Mechanist.
Could be, yeah.
Oh my
it wouldn't
god,
be
can you
that
imagine no contracts work?
No contracts.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
ever.
so much that the contracts are null and void, it's that there's no enforcement mechanism other than the one side holding the other accountable.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, to be fair, I do imagine that Hell's probably upholds their contracts and they enforce them pretty well, I would think.
Yeah.
You have to remember, people only buy in if they know the deals are good. You may not have understood the contract and understood the loophole used to get additional things. That's on you. But we know Hell upholds its contracts.
The main thing is you wouldn't have an arbitration to go through. You wouldn't be able to be like, look, this isn't right. You wouldn't have any external. You'd have to just, well, that's what Hell said it was, so sucks to be you.
Oh, dude, a campaign that's Law and Order SVU, but in hell.
Perfect joke game. You're just agents of Hell trying to recruit.
You get your
Hey,
Hell's
Cora,
IRS. Going with your tax collectors in Hell.
Look, I made the joke was just like if I ever got stuck into a D&D game, the very first question is look, pal, I understand you need a soul for me to get these cool warlock powers. Does it have to be my soul? That's really where we're gonna come across on our issue points here. Just imagine the devil looking at me and going, "You're gonna go far, kid."
I like you.
I don't know, he'd go, I've heard about you.
Yeah. Oh, Joe, got it.
And then I'm gonna go get the soul of like a 5-year-old.
I mean, it's pristine. Nothing's on there.
Yeah.
You know, the worst thing that kid's done is like fried a few bugs. Perfect.
And they'll sell their soul for cookies.
It's true.
No, they're all tech savvy now. Might have to sell their soul for like an iPhone.
Yeah, an iPad. Turn on the YouTube channel for him.
Roblox. Certificates.
Sorry, I need just a minute.
Oh, good.
So is Muddy coming today, or is she out for the night?
I don't know based on her message.
I know, right? Because it's just like, it's not a yes or no or even a maybe.
No, it was super vague and said nothing. So I like, okay. I too wasn't sure what it meant.
Means we'll all sit here and wonder together until the start of the game, in which case we'll forget. We'll also forget we don't have a healer when we go into the Death Trap Wizard Desert Tower.
We'll be fine. Who needs healers?
Pathfinder parties. Have we not been over this?
I got lay on
You
hands.
you know who needed healers? Bo and Maddie
Yeah,
needed healers.
fair point.
Wow.
Wow. Anytime you bring it up, it's always just a punch at Rebecca. It's just, it doesn't matter what we're saying about the event. Rebecca's just like, oh, okay. We're talking about that again, huh?
The trauma was real.
I
Fair
fucking
fucking
loved
late.
that event. It came out of left field. It was amazing.
Fucking trees.
We're gonna go to a party and get wasted. 2 deaths later.
Dude, yes.
My friend did. And then she was at a party and got wasted.
Mission accomplished.
Yay!
You know, just a little more and less baggage than I went in.
Uh,
Oh, we have to travel on foot again, don't we?
Yep.
Fuck.
Yep, we do.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like we should have. I definitely at some point was like, hey, you know, how are we gonna get back? And it was like, it'll be fine.
I was gonna get a boat. Fine, but.
Alright, you don't have any horses, remember? We should bring the horses. Nah.
We couldn't fit the horses on the boat.
You should have thought of something. Somebody should have helped
Don't worry,
them.
we'll just have you blow all your spells on Phantom Horse, and you will just go into combat without any spells.
Yeah, nope. True, yes. I mean, I don't do anything in combat anyways, so might as well.
Don't put
my
yourself
spell.
down. Electric Arc is amazing.
That.
I mean, it is amazing. It's the broken cantrip.
Yep.
Though that new one, what is it? Metallic shards or something? That one looks
needles.
awesome.
The needles
Electric
one.
needles, yeah. Or needle shards, or whatever it is.
Needles.
Something.
You throw needles at people. It's 3d4. It's super good.
3d4 off the get-go?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's weird.
It's the new cantrip scaling that they're doing, where instead of having a modifier, they're upping the starting damage dice. So it has 3d4 instead of like 1d6 plus mod or whatever.
Oh, because they were taking away the spellcasting mod add-on for damage, and everybody was
Yes.
like, "Why are you doing that?" And it was like, "Well, because we would like to nerf casters more than they've already been nerfed. We felt like it was too powerful with all of them picking Electric Arc. So instead of making more nuanced cantrips, we just decided to take away certain
Well, part of it
things."
is that they are making more no-lens cantrips. For example, one of the ones that they mentioned is that they're revising Frostbite to make it so that way when you hit something with it, they then become weak to bludgeoning too, for like
That's
the
cool.
next attack.
Oh,
like,
that's awesome.
yeah, so you freeze an enemy. You don't do a ton of damage, but then somebody with a bludgeoning weapon comes in and smashes them, and it does extra.
Yeah.
So they're
Okay.
trying to make more cantrips like that.
That would be nice.
Alright, I'm seeing that we're still fatigued. Did we manage to get a rest yet or not?
I don't know. You're
Mm.
gonna.
I'm trying to remember, because I feel like we did that at the end of the game last time, but we might not have.
I remember we had to get the fuck out of town. We weren't sleeping the whole night.
Yep.
Yes, you all had just fled town by the end, and you'll be going to rest shortly here in the moment.
We're like sleeping midday too, right?
Yes, because you all got woken up in the middle of the night by stuff that Rebecca will tell us about this week.
We already know it was a magma dragon.
A Rogarbian.
It was me. Well, that makes sense since I'm the one who did all the snooping. So,
Vulture?
wow.
I'm sorry, that was rude.
I want Joe kicked out of this game.
That's fair. I've met me.
We can't do it. He put us in the contract.
So easy to forge your guys' signatures.
It really is. It's just a scribble. Okay. I wrote something. I don't think that's what it was. I don't think that's what it was, but I wrote that down. All right. So, gosh, I don't remember. Last time what had happened was that we left the Punny Town to get to New Stepfen because we needed to cure our good friend Kara, and we just didn't know how we were going to do that. So we were hoping that they either had a remove curse or they had the tongue of a gibbering mouther, which we needed to fix the curse. We went to the Temple of Shaylin there to try, and I think we went to Iomade first, and then they were just like super unhelpful. Was that what we did?
They wanted to charge us like a lot of money.
200
Oh
gold pieces.
god, yeah, it was insane amount.
Because you're asking
And
for
so
a
we're
high-level
like-
spell worth that much.
Oh.
Excuse me, Sess, I'm doing the recap here. An insane amount of money, unreasonably. And we're like, all right, well, we're gonna go try and make the Shaylin people feel guilty, and then maybe they'll do it for cheaper, which worked. We went there and we talked to them, and was this last time or was it?
No, it was last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I was wondering if I had gone too far back, but it felt like that was forever ago. But I guess it was just a long session. And so they were like, "Oh, hey, yeah, wow, that really sucks. Yeah, we can do the thing that you need. We just need the tongue of a gibbering mouth." And we're like, "Yeah, that makes sense because that's what the other people needed. Great." And then they could do a remove curse, but they were also going to charge us some money. And then we just decided to see that if we could find the tongue first. So we went to Belcher's something. My notes say
Belcher's Butcherings.
butcherings. God, that's not what my writing says. It says butt rigs, and I was like, oh,
I believe
don't
that
know.
I do believe it that your signatures are scribbled down.
It was like, I don't know what a butt rig is, but I don't think that's where we went. But it was. Except it was butcherings. He sells monster parts. Some weird ass shit happened. I don't even remember, but there was he was like, yeah, of course I have something for you
I don't know.
that you would like. And we're like, well, we want the tongue of a gibbering mouther. And he was like, yes, let me get something for you. And then he disappeared behind his curtain, and it was like, oh, that sounds a little shady. And then there was weird noises and a loud animal sound. And then he came back and he was like, got it. And then we were like, that seems sus. But we all rolled terrible checks on our, I believe it was occultism. So we didn't know. We're like, yeah, sure, that is probably a tongue of a gibbering mouther. And we took it back to the temple. And they were like, well, that's not like any tongue we've seen, but it's probably right. Which, made me feel really confident about our choices here.
Did somebody sell a gibbering mouther tongue that wasn't really from a gibbering mouther?
No, I believe Belcher. He seemed legit. And yeah. So they performed the ritual and we got Kara cured, and it was very lovely to finally have her back with us. Where she could be the voice of reason again, because all of us just aren't. And then
Oh, you.
I don't know if
You like the
we
PowerPoint?
had. I think we had gone.
Okay.
I don't know
hold
if we had gone back to the
Let
inn
me,
or if we were still
pass you
walking
on
around, but then we started
our
hearing
magic.
explosions. And it was like, where the hell are these explosions coming from? And then we determined that they were coming from
I
the
got
Ruby
you. I got
Fortress.
you.
And then everybody was like, well, we're going to go back to the inn to, hunker down because that sounds scary. And then Asa was like, I think not. And she ran off to go see what was happening. And then I believe it was Quinn who ran after her. I was like, what's happening? And I was like, well, I want to see what's going on. And it's like, all right, that's fair. And then we couldn't really see what was going on. I tried to talk to a guard. Guard didn't really know shit, which is not surprising. I think because it was an imminent event. It was like literally happening. And the guard was like, I'm just here to keep people from going closer to the explosions. And it looked like things were like tearing out chunks of the fortress, which didn't seem good. And then finally, I think Kara convinced Asa to come back. And so went back to the inn, but Mar...
Quinn.
Was it Quinn? I don't remember. Sorry, it was Quinn who was like, we should go back, and Asa was like, yeah, alright, fine, because I'm not going to try and sneak in there. Not narrow. It's not how it works. But Mar decided to go check it out, even like close up. Then we all, everybody went down into the basement because there was explosions to try and, make sure that everybody was safe. And everybody was sort of commenting on like what possibly could be going on. And there were lots of rumors and conspiracy theories. And Meat made himself a tinfoil hat because he was right there in the middle of all of it.
It came from the river.
Very excited to deal with the conspiracy theories. Yeah, and then so there's a few
I'm sorry, Judy.
conversations
Do you want me to pass
about
you on
stuff.
to our manager?
It was really important and emotional.
Is that what you want, Judy? Do you want to be passed on to our manager?
And then Mar came back and told Asa that it was an eternal dragon. It's a dragon who has undergone the Lux Eternia, which is basically how dragons become PCs. And they take all the like potential and power and stuff from the future and suck it into the now, which could have really terrible consequences, but they don't care. And so we found out that it was a magma dragon. And the magma dragon was forcing soldiers to kneel and like declare the magma dragon fucking leader or something. I don't know. It didn't seem good. And then the magma dragon was wearing a Rogarvia crest. Also didn't seem good.
Fake news.
Asa woke everybody up. I was like, hey, we gotta get out of the city immediately. And so we did. We ran all night and we left. And then once we got an appreciable distance away from the city, Asa was like, hey, so a magma dragon took over. Which is great because we never have to go to New Stepfin ever again because nobody has any ties there. So it doesn't mean anything to us. Yeah. And then
There's basically a lot of good character development moments for Bo. It's a shame he wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
Dead as hell.
Yep. So yeah, we're possibly on our way back to Brunderton, but right now we're just very tired.
Alright, so you all managed to drag yourself 12 miles out of town. Or sorry, 24 miles, is it? Yep, 24 miles out of town. You do all your traveling exhausted on the first day. Yeah. And probably by, I'd say, around noon, you all end up at the point of collapse. Just completely exhausted. you find yourselves an area that you can hole yourself up in. And yeah, you set up a very shoddy camp, and most of you will simply pass out, having very little alternate option.
Nice. Can we hit
8
the
hours
long,
pass.
Can we hit the long rest button?
You can hit the long rest button.
Nice.
Asa,
Oh, what?
as you sleep exhausted, you unfortunately don't have a dreamless sleep.
Oh, good.
You see images of Bo and Maddie, their bodies impaled on spikes spike-like roots. You see their bodies torn to pieces, but you watch as those things begin to stitch them back together, and you see their eyes open. You wake up very suddenly, a good bit of sweat on your forehead. Everyone else, you are also all starting to get up, slowly but surely. The sun is down, it is dark out, but you all are now rested.
Alright, well, it's dark out, but I guess we should try and get some travel done.
Should we avoid the woods? I know we stuck close to the river last time because it helped and all that, but there was all those things in the woods last time. Like,
Yeah.
You know, the
Let's just go
necklace.
down the...
Yeah,
Let's go into this way.
I think we know the general direction and where Brotherton is. We should be able to hopefully keep on the right path.
Yeah, like we got stars to guide us, so that's that.
Very true. Hey, so you look like shit. You alright?
Yes, yes. Well, no, because we're, running for, I guess not for our lives anymore, but we are without anything, and a major capital in the area is probably under tyrannical rule now, but other than that, I'm doing fine.
Did Asa tell everyone about the dragon and the Golarion, Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
I told Kara about the Rogarvia crest. I
Yeah.
don't think I told anybody else.
Okay, so just that there's a magma dragon that took over.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the Golarion crest was the stinger
Right.
at the end of last session.
Yes.
Just wanted to clarify what we knew. Yeah, well, they really should have gave that dragon its wife back to the sea 100 years ago. This wouldn't be happening.
Really?
What?
I don't have the lifespan to go into why all the problems with that argument.
All right.
Let's just continue on if we're gonna stumble along. Quinn lights his lantern and starts walking.
Can't
Alright,
see
we'll,
too good.
we'll travel a bit, but we can't completely adjust our sleep cycle, so we'll just make camp early.
Agreed.
Sounds like a good idea. We'll do a half day and just relax and whatnot. It'll probably be best for us. We got a good sleep, but I'm still tired at least.
Yeah, it's been a rough couple of days.
Yeah, I'm sure you're fucking tired. You just got able to have some sleep, and then we pushed your ass.
Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get moving.
So, 1 hex? Is that what we're doing today?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. New tiles. Oh my god.
New tiles. My tiles.
New tiles are my favorite.
We're gonna go
Alright.
so far out of the way just to cover more than that. Well, we made it. It's been a year.
That's how I play every single video game I've ever played.
Maybe we just go around the mountains.
Alright, let's I guess we go ahead and use a ration now.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Let's eat. How much do I have? Who has a lot of rations? Anyone?
I have a shit ton of rations.
All right, you use doubles. That way we can put it around the place. And
All right, I'll use another one.
yeah, animals won't attack us, hopefully. Because every time we don't do it, Asa wakes up with a bug on her face.
Yep. Chewing on her skull.
I'm not a fan.
Well, since we're doing this at night, I will take the morning watch when there's light.
Well, are we? Because we took a half day to try to just be ready for night so that we're
still gonna have to
sleeping at
do
the right time.
shifts.
You woke up at like 8 p.m.
Right.
ish. So you all did half day's travel, which is gonna be 4 hours. So it was about midnight by the time that you settled in.
Yeah, so we're going to bed now. We're gonna have watches, and yeah.
So just like, yeah, okay, and then we'll wake up like normal time. Okay, I see what you're saying.
All right, and you all traveling for 4 hours don't run into any issues. You manage to move along just fine through the night. Although you do notice that there are a few sort of creatures out and about hunting. There's nothing that is a significant threat to you all.
Saving that dragon for later.
No, what do you mean saving
Luckily-
for later? You already had the dragon.
Luckily, you all are in the well-traveled grasslands, not the high grasslands where there's a greater risk.
Velociraptors.
Yes.
Is the high grounds what we're about to walk into?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
this like territory, because it's close to the city, it's like more heavily traveled. It's, you know, it's less wild. When you get out here, you're beyond the regularly traveled areas, and things get messy.
I'm doing well, Corn.
Release
Doing real well.
All right. The next day dawns. You don't sleep as well because you weren't like super exhausted. You know, you all traveled for a few hours and then you tried to push yourself to go to sleep and recycle your schedule, and it's never a fun thing.
Never.
You wake up before the crack of dawn, just as the sun is starting to come up. But if you can make it through today, you'll be back on your normal sleep schedule.
All right. Let's go ahead and we'll move through these tall grasses.
Wonder
Oh.
which Pokemon we'll find.
Now, if we go down, I don't think we actually lose any time, and we can get more
Yeah, we
tiles.
Let's get more tiles.
Yeah.
Sweet.
As you move there,
Nice.
you struck a landmine.
Oh,
A
no.
literal landmine. Car has
Guys.
one leg.
We already know there are zones of higher level. We shouldn't go looking for them.
We see like a
Yeah,
massive
basically,
bear.
like, the way that I've set this up is that different terrain types, I'll have party level plus or minus a certain range, and so that's what I put them at. If you're in more dangerous areas, it goes up, so you have a higher level enemies.
Surely the grasslands are safer than the forest.
I'm sure it's fine.
Surely.
It's gonna be like deer or something. We're gonna be great.
But you also notice there's a difference between peripheral forest and dense inner forest.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
It's also a thing. Okay, give me 1 second to get this together.
Here's the deer we're gonna run into, Steve.
Just makes a screechy noise.
Impressed me that you found that fast.
If I had time to go through my entire art collection, I have a way better picture of a carnivorous deer.
Why do you have carnivorous deer? Why don't
Oh.
you?
Apparently, it's a very common cryptid.
Those questions.
Ah, crap, I forget the dimensions on this map.
If it is carnivorous deer, I'm stabbing meat in the leg and running. They'll go up to the slowest one.
Now
Smallest, weakest one. Hey deer, fresh meat.
Oh, I see what you did. I'm a leg.
Okay, I'm done guessing. We're gonna use just a regular fucking map.
Woohoo!
Let's imagine that there's less terrain. Or sorry, less of a trail on this one.
Hmm.
Because I'm tired of messing around with trying to figure out the dimensions of that map.
It's close enough.
It is, in fact, close enough. Issa, Nakor, Kara, Meat, and Quinn.
Oh, mate.
We have our friend Mar. And then, something to introduce everybody to. There is a new feature in Foundry. I'm pretty sure that I may have pointed this out to some of you, if not everybody. Go to the Actors tab in the top right, and you'll see a folder called The Party, where your character sheets are. And just next to the little folder icon, you should see a sheet of paper. Click that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a new
yeah.
little party character sheet.
I don't like this sheet. Don't ask me why.
I know.
You know.
I know damn well why. Play with you long enough to know why you don't like. This is really cool. Party skills? Oh, that's so
There we go.
cool.
Do you like it now?
Wait, no.
Yeah, I like that much better. Thank you.
There's a setting.
Don't look at my stuff. I don't like people looking at my stuff.
See, this is exactly what I would prefer. I like the don't look at my stuff. I don't want you to know what I'm good at.
Activity.
All right, so we have an overview of the party stuff, so that way we can quickly see things. Now, the main thing that I want to point out is what Cody's messing around with there, the Exploration tab. You'll notice that it has a list of all of our characters, and there's a plus to slot in an activity. When you click it, it opens up your character sheet and goes to the Exploration tab. Browse to find some of the exploration activities that are available to you. You've heard us talk about these in the past, like the defend action, the cast a spell action, following the expert, defend to hold a shield up while you're traveling, and so on. Whatever the default thing that your character is doing between combats, that's what you generally want to put here.
I will scout.
So with Joe scouting, it means that everybody in the party gets a +1 to their initiative. People who are sneaky tend to do the one activity where they are sneaking along with the party, trying to avoid notice. So that way, if they start initiative, they can do it with dexterity. Or sorry, with stealth.
Defend will be good for meat. You'll start with your shield raised in the first round of combat.
Yeah.
True. That would be good.
That way, if you roll a low initiative, you still get the AC bonus.
Yep.
If I drag it? If I drag it.
Yep, you drag it onto your sheet, and then you click the activate button, or the active button, to toggle it to the active state. And then everybody will see that that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so we got Asa, who is regularly casting Detect Magic. Kara, who is avoiding notice. Meat, who is raising their shield. And Quinn, who's keeping an eye out for ambushes. What Core could probably do is going to be Seek. She's going to be on the lookout for traps and things that would potentially hamper the party. So she'll do the search activity. There we go. We all have our exploration activities. You can change them at any time on your sheet.
Look at us. Well-oiled machine.
And
Yeah.
lastly, the last tab, we have a party stash. No more janky party location token sheet. We can just do it right there.
Nice.
Hey, this is where you're gonna put all your drugs.
Yes.
Don't talk about our trucks.
But more importantly, you can put things in the party stash and other people can take stuff out of the party stash. So I don't need a separate module just to let you all trade with each other.
Very
You all can now trade using the sheet. So if
Oh
you ever want
boy.
to trade something, throw it in there and then the person can grab it.
Awesome.
Additionally, I could just dump loot in there in the future.
Nice.
So useful.
Yes.
You could throw those extra rations in there.
Very true.
Oh, I could. I could do that.
Thanks for the soap. Really appreciate
No
it.
problem, bud.
Meat doesn't use the soap.
I just say we can all take a little hit off if you would.
All right.
Soapy meat sounds pretty bad, to be honest.
Soapy meat.
All right. So that's the introduction to that sheet. Now, while you all are traveling along, you all are ambushed.
Oh no.
By a large gold pig.
Core search actions failed.
Damn
Yes,
it,
unfortunately, Core isn't here at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Damn it, Core.
Damn you, Core.
She'll be the only survivor.
You and your
Or
child
They will be
eyes.
the only survivor.
You failed us with your child eyes.
Everybody roll initiative, and remember that you get the scouting bonus. So give yourself an extra +1
Plus.
to your initiative.
Good.
Oh wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh, I did my wrong.
Oh wait, I'm actually really, really good.
I did my wrong. Can I reroll?
Yep, do it from your sheet.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta go and change what you're rolling.
Yeah. How do I reroll it?
Open up your character sheet. On the left side, there'll be a little area for initiative. Change the initiative and click the die again.
It won't let me click the die. I changed the initiative, but it won't let me click the die.
Oh, they changed that. You used to be able to re-roll it there.
Oh, it
Clear
tells you
initiative.
you've
Now try.
already rolled initiative. It's like, you already rolled it. Stop trying to roll it.
Yeah, you used to be able to just re-roll it right there. All right.
It's all grayed out. It's like, stop.
Worse.
Oh.
Nice.
Oof.
Yeah. I get a hero
Alright.
point.
Yes, you do. Asa.
80 point.
Oh, everybody starts at 2. Kara, you're up to 3 now. Actually, Asa's also at 3 because you did the recap.
Mm-hmm.
Asa, you notice that there are a pair of large wolves about to ambush you. But you were the only one who noticed them. Or seemed to so far.
Alright. Well. Okay.
Should we be on a map?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Should we
Shoot.
be?
yes, you should.
Meets out there being like, beats singing Hanson as we walk.
Oh, there we go. Oh, this
Optimistic.
guy's tense. He just needs a massage. Poor guy.
The other one is
They
optimistic.
are both hidden,
This
however.
direwolf jumps out of the bushes and gets Asa, and it's like, you'll be fine. You'll be able to move on past your friend's death one day.
What?
That would be amazing. He just confuse the fuck out of you and then bite your throat out.
Yeah,
Like
just
you would
kills
not
him.
be expecting it.
Ah.
I wouldn't be expecting it. It's true. Okay. Well. Goodness. I guess. How far away are they from each other? Oh, they're 50 feet away from each other? That's unfortunate.
Well, they're 30 feet away from you,
Yeah,
right?
but it says the arc of lightning leaps from one target to another.
You're
So it's literally the targets need to be within 30 feet of each other, I believe.
It is not. That's
It
in
is
fact
not?
another one of the most broken parts of the spell. The range is 30 feet, so they have to be within 30 feet of you. You could theoretically have the arc go 60 feet on the opposite side of you.
Well, that seems silly.
Yeah, it's one
Um,
of the other ways that they could nerf Electric Arc, make it so that way it's like two creatures that are within 15 feet of each other.
okay, so because they're hidden, do I have to roll like a 5 check?
They are hidden. You
Or
have to beat a DC 11.
Is that with perception or is that a flat check?
I think it's flat.
Yeah, it is a flat check.
Yeah,
You
well,
can also attempt to seek to get a pinpoint location on them and make
alright.
them observed.
Well, seek requires perception. I don't have a very good perception. But I can also point out if I successfully seek. So, yeah. I guess I will seek. I think I do have seek. So
Yep,
I'll
everybody can
roll seek. How do I? What it? No, you don't roll it. It just. Okay.
The GM attempts the secret perception check, though I think that's flavored because you can't do a secret check at a table. So go ahead and click where it says perception and make it a blind GM roll.
Yep. Okay.
Unfortunately, although you know they are there, you are unable to pinpoint their precise location within the trees.
Yeah, that's not a surprise. Okay. Well, I can't specifically point out where they are, but I will. I mean, I can let people know that there's stuff around us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Your
Is that
electric arc would also theoretically just do that, right?
right? I mean, if yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I might as well just do electric arc. Because at least I'll have a chance of hitting. All right.
True.
Or not. So you just
Okay,
see
so
a
the
bunch of
first one
lightning.
fails.
Okay. Oh,
You got a
okay.
second target.
Okay.
Laser
So,
hands for some reason.
Yeah. There's just gonna be like an arc of lightning that shoots out in two directions. But nothing happens. It's just lightning.
Ah!
And
It,
I'm
like
just like,
in front of the party.
uh-huh.
She started on us. Oh no.
As Meat shouts, "There, she's turning on us!" This one is going to come running out and go for a bite out of Meat. Meat, you were caught by surprise.
Oh thank God, Wolf, you're here to help. Ah!
He's so optimistic and wrong. Mostly just wrong.
It's gonna bite Meat with its jaws,
Right?
or it's gonna fail to, and then it's going to do another bite.
I do still have Ray Shield just in case it does hit. Nice.
You should ray shield now.
Yeah,
Put it
I'll
on
do it
yourself
now.
before.
Oop.
All right, but he is no longer hidden because he didn't do anything to remain hidden at the end of his turn.
As I'm like, oh good, Wolf, you're here to and he tries to bite me. I immediately turn back to Ace and I go, Ace, we're under attack.
Oh no, we're under attack.
This one's gonna do the same thing for Kara, who is also caught by surprise. Now we get rid of your off guard Meat because it's only for that one.
Nice.
and it fails on its ambush attempt. It's no
We
longer
get the
hidden.
hero point.
Shut up, Drew.
And it
Nice.
fails. Their ambush fails terribly. Meat.
Yeah. My turn. I will hit him with my hammer. So I can do that. Earthbreaker. Smack. Never mind. What's demoralize again? I don't think I have a good intimidation, do I? No, I don't. Okay. I'll just keep swinging. I'll just keep swinging. Man, you know what? Maybe we'll get a 20. It'll be fine. All right.
So far, this combat is all misses.
Ah!
Everyone's panicking.
Oops, all misses.
Oh my god.
Quinn, redeem us.
Is it my turn? Yes, it is.
It
All right.
is yours.
Quinn will use his first action to summon his spear, and his second action to murder 10 Direwolf. So this will be a power attack.
If a whole round goes by and none of us hit, we all just kind of have to walk away. Sorry. No, there it is.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Oh, I got
Damn
him.
it! I rolled badly on damage. Well, that's all three of my actions, so...
Kara.
Alright, can I flank with Mar? Is Mar a part of our team? Alright.
I don't believe you can flank with fires.
That makes sense.
They don't threaten.
Just a regular bird stuck around. I don't know if it's on our team.
Let's see, I wonder if I can... Let me put this there and just measure this way. That's 25. I might be able to get over there.
What's the odds? Attack opportunity. It's optimistic. Nice.
That's 30. Yeah, I'll
Shit.
just go here. I'll just go here and set flanking for Quinn. And strike. Actually, no.
You could.
No,
yeah,
I'm
you
not
could
gonna strike.
double
I'm gonna strike
move.
twice. I'm gonna
Yep.
strike twice.
I think it's smart.
And then do one attack. But it misses. No, I'll use a hero point just because I have 3.
Why not?
That's fair.
Maybe.
Hey, hit.
Nice.
11 damage.
And you hit it for 11. Asa.
All right. Well, I'm gonna electric arc meat just to prove I'm right. about
What?
electric arc.
I surround your attack. I'm so confused.
Okay. Yeah. No, I will. We're gonna do electric arc on both of these. I'm not making a basic save. Great. So 8.
They make their saves.
Surely they'll fail. Oh,
One
look.
fails.
Oh, but nothing what we wanted.
Oh, he's near death.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
he's
still
dead.
dead.
You got the
But
kill.
it's enough.
Okay. So then, and then I will.
Run away.
Yeah.
Time to
Made out
pull
of
an
paper
Asa.
mache. I'm made out of paper mache, man. Now all of us can have
I
feel
HP
your-
that's above 30.
I
I
picture
feel your pain.
I picture Asa like casts a spell and then just spreads like her arms and legs out and the wind takes her because she's just so frail and it just moves her back.
It's true. It's true. Just so frail.
Elven parachute of a woman. Just whew.
All right, Issa's done. We go to the optimistic wolf, who's going to attack Mar.
Not Mar.
Oh no!
It's going to crit Mar.
No.
Wait, Mar.
Is dead.
Yeah, Mar's dead. I didn't.
Wait, you
does
can.
Mar...
Can you?
Wait,
do
does
your thing?
Mar? We haven't had Mar be used as a thing in our combat before, so I wasn't really like
Ready?
considering her.
That's fine. You can resummon him.
Right. Okay. So right. Cool. Then I will keep that in mind because Mars probably generally flying up high, like just observing everything. But it's cool because I can resummon her. It's not a big
The
deal.
one time she went down low, she got bit by this wolf. She's like, never again.
Yeah, she'll be high up above.
God damn. It's burst in the fucking clouds. It's a drone.
It will pursue Asa.
She wandered away from the herd.
Oh,
Pretty,
I'm gonna use my thing. Liberating step. You're gonna.
You're
Can't.
not close enough.
I'm not 15 feet. Oh, what?
Asa's 25
What'd
feet.
you do to him? Oh my god, you're dead.
Asa left your protective bubble range.
I got one thing, Asa. Please.
Get better at it.
No. Oh, you're
Max
dead.
damage.
Oh,
Oh.
max damage.
Wow, Chris rolling max damage. How weird. He's never done that before. Ever in the
You
history
good?
of ever.
You're actually good. Oh my god.
Good is subjective,
Subjective.
especially with that follow-up attack.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Let's see.
not gonna hit, man.
Hey, it didn't hit.
Ooh.
Meat.
Stop that! I'm gonna do this. Wait, no, it'd be here, right? Yeah. Don't worry, because I know what you all think. It'd be like, I don't need that. Don't worry. Hit.
The wolf seems to turn its attention back to you as you get close.
I will.
And then it turns back away from you,
Yeah.
Asa.
Ah! Oh, damn. I'll take the hero point, and then I'm gonna use my third action to move again. Go. It turns away from me, like, hi! Damn it!
I'm over here!
Look at me!
Quit.
Quinn will move. Actually, I'm going to move to here because I have reach.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because that still counts as flanking, right?
Yes.
Cool.
You don't have to be adjacent for it.
And then I will try to murder this thing.
Oh, that's fun. So Car can get the same flanking that Quinn does.
Yep.
Cool.
That's a hit.
Poke.
Shank.
And unfortunately, that's all of my actions again.
Alright, Kara's gonna stride. Cover
Okay,
this
now
wolf.
Kara, your turn.
And then she's gonna attack.
Ooh, there's a hit.
Nice.
For 10 damage.
Nice.
Then she will do a follow-up. Nah. That'll be a turn.
Asa.
You should just run.
Oh, you skipped Asa on the thing, unfortunately.
Oh, I did. Asa.
Okay, let's see. What am I gonna do? Well, everybody's there. I guess I will, God, I don't want to get too far away, because I'm sure there's 16 other wolves and
But
the
you can pull
bushes
back to
down
like
here.
here, be within the bubble, and if it moves, I'll remember that I have attack of opportunity this time.
That's right.
Good.
Eh.
Wow, I didn't know people had features. Yeah, well, let's hope that it doesn't have attack of opportunity.
No,
Um,
shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't. I'll move
Alright,
here.
it's gonna go ahead and make a. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
was say it'd be weird.
No, one more step. You need one more step.
I need one more step.
You need to be like one more back. Otherwise, it can step as opposed to stride.
Got it.
Actually, I don't think it could because then it would run into meat here.
Ah!
It could only
Oh,
step
yeah.
here or here
Oh yeah, you're
That's
right.
fine.
in either case.
Nope, doesn't matter. And then I will. I'll try and hit it with something.
Oh
That was
god.
I'm also gonna hit meat.
You said that Joe
yeah.
put a little fucking like just a circle on me. Do you learn fireball?
Oh,
Ah!
Don't question
okay,
my skills.
telekinetic projectile. I'll do piercing.
Yeah. Pick up a bunch of rocks off the ground.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Return that favor.
damage. 12.
So it's
Nice. You riddle its body
Well,
with fucking spikes.
it'll be double that. It's 24.
You're right. It's double that. You riddle its body with
Double
spikes,
kill.
impaling it into the earth. The wolf falls over dead.
You saved us, Asa.
Oh, I missed.
What?
I mean, you were right there in front of me, but you're just so short.
I'm actually pretty average for my right.
Remember how I was betraying the party?
I was a joke.
Oh, it was really funny.
Thank you.
Alright.
Try.
Car's gonna try and heal Asa.
Oh,
Wait.
Yeah, let you do the lay on hands first,
Yeah.
in case I fuck up.
you could literally kill me. True.
Yeah.
What do you
Sorry.
mean if? Don't you mean win?
Best friends, right? No.
Alright, I'm just gonna do a. Yeah.
I will also use. Wait, no, I won't use my.
Yeah! Yeah!
I'm glad I did that. Okay, now I will
This is
use.
what,
I will use.
you know,
this
before makes it look so easy.
Just. Car, because
Oh wait, that was the poison knife. Whoops.
don't worry, I'll help you. Stab! Oh shit! All right, I got my lay on hand or my focus point back.
We're not in a hurry. You could have taken 2 minutes, buddy.
But you know, I'm gonna get it anyways. So I was like, fuck it.
I mean, that's true. All right, cool, great. Just 2 lay on hands, and I'm back up to full
Just
'cause
2.
I have no health. It's fine. All right, let's keep going.
I would never stab you, Asa.
Not with
All
a
right.
sword, I guess.
What?
That's why he has that mace, so he can keep that promise.
That's
Just-
beautiful.
Turning a hammer in my hand.
Beautiful.
I was waiting for the second round to begin when you paused the game.
I know, right?
There will be a second round, but I have
Kind
to
of.
adjust
It was
the
more of a
moves
joke.
first.
Oh boy.
She missed the lightning, and I was like,
We did it,
"She's
guys.
dirty
We
on
found
us."
all the combat.
And then the wolves came out. I was like, Asa, we're under attack.
So what do you think of that second carnivorous deer?
It's terrifying.
It made me think of
Oh,
the
that's
ones
awesome.
from the Orcus Claws.
Those are awesome.
Remember the deer that Zomar
Yeah.
ate?
He
Makes
eats
me
the
think of
souls
them.
of them. Yep.
Oh crap! Where's the other version of this? Shit, it's not backed up somewhere. I gotta find it.
Oh no.
Imagine intermission music is playing.
We just got this fixed!
Wait, hang on.
God bless Lay on Hands.
It's good.
Such a good ability.
It's something I like about my build.
You know what? We'll use this one. It's fine. It doesn't need to look exactly right. I'll just place this around it, and we'll pretend. pretending in a tabletop role-playing game. Such a novel
Yeah.
concept.
Back in my day, we didn't have none of them fancy schmancy maps or nothing. We had to use the power of our minds and the blood of virgins.
And the what?
And minis. Don't forget the minis.
Can't believe you guys are making blood sacrifices every time.
There
Didn't
was
you
always
get
an influx
lightheaded?
of new players. It worked out fine.
Oh no!
Oh God, no!
You want
So
to
we
continue?
should just turn back. We should just turn back and get out of here immediately.
Hold on, guys.
Just instantly go back.
As you all are heading south, you cross through an area with a small pond. There is a tree that has leaves on it, unlike the one that's in the picture. And you notice that in the middle of the lake there is a marble platform. Has nice ornate designs on it, and you see that there is a chest in the center of the platform. However, there also is a large magical barrier around it. You see there's some swirling blue and teal colored energies flowing around this protective barrier.
Who leaves this stuff just lying around?
Wizards.
This is obviously a weapon that will, foretell the prophecy. I used to go up there and take that magic down.
Oh, okay. Let me do that then. Come here.
All right.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me concentrate. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to cast. Oh God, this prestidigitation fucking sucks. I'm doing what I want with it. I'm gonna make sparkles come out of it. I don't give a shit what you say, Chris.
Oh,
And make little sparkles come out and shoot over it, and then they're red at first, and then they turn blue, and then slowly drift
Oh.
away. There you go, magic's gone. You should go open it.
all right.
Thunk!
Hey!
Meat, you fall back onto the earth, into the water.
How deep
You
is
are
that
now
water?
soaked.
Yeah, how deep is it?
It's for a normal person, it's probably waist deep. For Meat, it's neck deep. He clunks into the side and just falls underneath, losing his balance.
Oh, wait, I'm all right.
Oh, and Meat's in heavy armor, isn't he?
Yeah.
You actually fall and sink. You're on your back underwater.
I get up.
Make me a strength check. Or sorry, an athletics check, as you're trying to like roll over, but you're underwater and your armor is keeping you pinned down.
Like a goddamn turtle.
Yeah, exactly.
23.
Pretty solid. You managed to get the momentum needed to roll yourself over just as Quinn gets over to you. You're starting to stand up.
Right. Liar!
Yeah,
All right.
I
seems
know,
like,
it didn't work.
This seems like that big treasure mound we found before, where it's just like, this is probably a trap of some kind.
I don't think it is. With the whole the dome thing on it, I think that means that, it's like, well, surely this will be protected. What's inside isn't cursed.
No, it's definitely a trap of some kind. But at least this time, we have a concept of what the trap is.
I want to
That
touch
chest.
it. I touched the dome.
It feels solid.
That's not killing me.
It's probably the chest itself that's trapped.
You
Can
think?
I roll some kind of check to see if I know what this dome is? If it's just like a literal dome or if it's some sort of magical effect?
Sure. Roll an Arcana.
Or maybe the platform.
Come on, you all left a giant pot of gold already. Let's think again, right? I don't want this.
Yes,
needs a
you
few
are
trees.
familiar with this type of magic. It is, it's wrong to say that it's a basic abjuration, but it's sort of a basic application of abjuration magic. It's simply a force shell type thing. You don't know it like as a specific spell, but you know that this is just an extension of the most basic thing. It's like if you saw somebody using healing magic. Oh yeah, it's basic necromancy healing, whatever. But yes, you are very sure you understand the ins and outs of the magic on this shield.
I mean, it's just basic abjuration magic. Crude but effective. Do we really want to try and open it?
I honestly think it's not trapped. I think this was the
No,
whole protection.
it's definitely trapped. But I don't see why we can't at least attempt it. This time we have a good concept of where the danger is. So, worst case scenario, we just hightail it.
Sure.
There's a nice pond between us and the platform, so
If you bring the barrier down, I'll be the test dummy and I'll go in very cautiously and try to open it.
How do you propose you bring the barrier down?
Well, no, I thought you said it was real simple. Do you not know how?
Well, I thought you had a plan to bring it down.
Well, no, I
Let's
came
see.
up and touched it. It didn't work.
let's see if an application of force will do the job.
Good idea. I'm also gonna swing.
I attack the barrier.
I try to attack the barrier.
Quinn, roll damage.
Fuck.
Quinn, you slam your blade, your spear, your psychic spear, into the barrier. You take half of that damage as the magical shell rebounds back through your spear and just stings you right in the head.
Ooh.
Psychic.
Ow. Alright. That hurt. The barrier does not like being attacked.
Yep, it looks like it. Maybe we can figure out exactly what this thing is. Can Kara look around to see if she sees anything that gives an indication of what this thing is or why it's here?
Yeah, looking around at the base of the platform, she can see that there is some unique-looking carvings, little pictographs and whatnot. Artistic detailing that goes along with it. Kara can make me a society check to try to identify it.
Oh boy, society.
Kara isn't sure exactly what this is. Oh, sorry. Kara isn't sure, with any precision, but she is very confident that this is of elven craft.
I think this is Elven. Why would the Elvens leave a chest in the middle of nowhere protected by a barrier?
I will also say that Kara can tell that it's old.
It's definitely old too. Real old.
Old as balls.
Let's, wonder if there's anything under the water that could assist. I'm gonna go under the water and investigate, see if there's anything under the water for the platform.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception check as you start, going beneath the water and trying to look at him. Quinn, you take a moment searching around the perimeter of the thing, and what you notice is that at the four cardinal corners, the four cardinal directions, you see that there is an indentation where it looks like something spherical could be placed. You have a feeling that this is meant to be a key, a keying mechanism to either activate or deactivate the shield.
Ugh.
I will also say that you notice more of those designs that Kara pointed out, but it's difficult to make heads or tails of exactly what it is. Artistically, though, when you're looking at it underwater, you see that most of the art is focused on showing battles. Like elves fighting off great creatures.
Gotcha. Alright.
Alright.
There's more of the story underground, and I think there are 4 keys needed to open that barrier.
Kara's gonna do a read psychometric resonance on the barrier, see if he can actually get a read on it. I actually don't know if that'll work now that I think about it.
Yeah, you get nothing. There's no significant emotional attachment to this barrier or the platform.
Yeah.
Is this Kara said that it was like elven, but is it anything in particular? Like, is this a common elven thing? Especially with Quinn's information that like it depicts battles and stuff like that. Is this something that elves are known to do?
Asa, go ahead and roll me a society.
Okay.
In Asa's reading about the elves in this region, she knows that the elves once ruled a much larger portion of this area than they currently do. And that there have been these caches that have been located in areas all around the River Kingdoms that are protected by barriers. She doesn't remember the specifics of what she read because it wasn't anything particularly important or relevant to what she was looking at the time, but she does know that these are, while rare, I wouldn't say they're like once in a lifetime type things. There are a number of these out there that have been discovered.
Okay.
She would also know that they were generally talked about with relation to the ancient elves, those who used to rule over this territory a long time ago. And we're talking millennia.
Okay. Can I attempt a dispel magic?
Absolutely.
Yeah, even if I can't. If I can't, okay, that yeah. I was like, what is it? It's not you dispel it forever. You just kind of suppress it for 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, you absolutely can. Well, the magical effect would be dispelled permanently. Ooh, good roll. Hang on, let me look this up real quick.
Listen, I can't fight for shit, but if you need me to think about shit, I got you.
Look, it's fine. It's just gonna be, the Jack in the Box monster, and we're all gonna die. But
Nah, it's the elves. It'll be cool, man.
All right, you cast the spell, and as your magic slams into the side of the barrier, you see that it briefly flickers and then bursts into little wisps of energy. The barrier is down.
You did it.
I did. For now. Hopefully it's not anything too bad.
Oh, this thing better not explode.
He struggles his way to up there because it was neck deep.
And blindly opens the chest.
I go up. I touch the chest with
And
both my
blindly open
hands.
the chest.
With both my
Nice.
hands.
Hey, why don't
Okay.
you let me take a look at it before you open it?
All right.
All right.
Remember. it'll be trapped.
Can I see if it's trapped?
Go ahead and roll me your perception to look over the chest. You look over it, and you can't find anything which you would identify as being a trap. Though you do note that the design of the chest is very different than what you're used to. Like, the locking mechanism is all different. So you can only have a reasonable guess that it seems fine.
All right. Does it appear locked?
It looks like it has a lock, but you don't see anything that would suggest that it is engaged.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just back off and let Meat do his thing.
All right.
All right, I don't see any traps on it, but I'm gonna stand back here.
I put both hands on it.
All right, you touch the chest with both hands. Roll me a will. No, just kidding.
I slowly open up the chest lid.
You open up the chest lid, and within, you see a decent number of items inside the chest.
Hey, y'all loot.
They seem to be nicely organized on the inside of the chest, so that way they aren't like scattered about or discarded. It looks like they're in there specifically, like they were placed there for some purpose.
Wait! It's not over yet. I'll run my hand over every single item.
You touch every single item, and they are items.
As I'm doing this, I have my right hand up, like wait, and then my left hand is just going like over everything.
Uh-huh.
Alright, it's good. Come on!
Why would you just run your hand over everything?
Because if it was cursed, I would have been cursed.
Yeah, but then would you be cursed?
But you wouldn't have been cursed then. And you just been cursed, so I didn't want you to be
That's
cursed.
fair. It's not my turn this time. Let's go and see what we got here. What do we got in this,
Party
treasure
loot!
chest?
What we got? Party loot?
Yes, I'm working on getting it to you now. Give me just a second.
Once
Oh,
we...
soap! I'm so excited.
Soap! More soap! Guys! Gosh, it's so much Dove!
Leaves my skin silky smooth.
This must have fell off the truck. It's like a crate's worth.
Ancient elves put it under this barrier.
One after hot battles.
It's just an ancient trucker elf, and he's like, I'll come back for that later. I'll put a little barrier on it. Once we take everything, though, I do want to look at the chest and make sure there's not like a false bottom or anything. But that'll be after.
Yeah, I just need to get everything imported. So give me a moment.
Y'all, we might hit the level 4 XP session.
And
Maybe
It doesn't mean anything.
out.
I mean, maybe we spend
can
4
level
weeks
up
in
at your
Wonderton.
leisure.
You know?
Yeah, Dorothy's gonna be fine for
How
3 weeks.
bad can the cube be?
Honestly, I feel like she's already turned into the villain. There's nothing we can do.
I mean, let's be honest. Is the cube worse than being level 3? Hmm? Am I right? I'm right.
No, okay.
I figure we were gonna stay at the tower for a while just to do research, honestly. Assuming we clear it out.
Right.
It's
Mystify.
is it weeks or months for leveling
Weeks.
up? Weeks. Okay, so it would be a month.
Gotta mystify these, and then I'll put them in. Okay, and into party loot, the items go. You find a musket-looking device. You see a great axe, a long sword, a short bow, and a gauntlet.
Damn.
Gauntlet sounds
The
badass.
the musket-looking device actually looks like it features multiple triangular panels that look like flowers. The gauntlet that you're looking at has a strong sort of fiery draconic scale aesthetic to them.
Ooh.
The sword has a molten appearance about it. The great axe has a skull at the center of the axe head.
Badass.
And the bow looks like it is made out of dark wood.
Hey, so we got a bunch of weapons over here. You want to do your magic thing?
All right, well keep an eye out, because if we take these things off the platform, something might happen, like a monster attack or some bullshit.
Weapons, how exciting.
Yeah, there's a flower gun.
Oh, good. I'm not going on that platform, so you can bring it over here if you want me to look at something.
All right, I'm gonna start pushing the chest.
The
Why would you-
chest does not move. It is in fact affixed and built into the structure. And you said Meat was looking around inside. Roll me a perception.
Right. Let me see. There's secret.
Yes, secret.
Secret check. I will use a hero points just to get advantage.
All right. And you do notice that there is, in fact, a bottom panel. It's not super well hidden, so it was fairly easy for you to notice it. But it's that at the bottom, after you like removed the other weapons, you saw that there were like finger slots to put down and like lift the bottom up and out. And underneath of it, you see a scattering of about 10 rolled up sheets of paper and a stick that is folded in the center.
Oh, Ace, I think you're about to be real fucking happy. Do they look like scrolls?
They do look like scrolls.
And does the thing look like a wand or a staff, like size-wise?
A Wonderous staff. I would say more of a staff, but it is bent. It is folded
Right.
up at the center, which is strange looking.
It's a foldable staff.
It looks like he found more stuff.
Right.
And underneath this, no, that's the bottom. All right,
No, that's the bottom.
no, it's hurt my hand. I really punched the bottom of it hard. Ow.
All right. Let's get all these off of the platform and onto land, and that way, if anything happens, we aren't here.
All right.
Splash.
All right. Well, I don't hear any rumbling or anything, so I think we're fine.
We lay him out on a nice
All right.
blanket we have in front of Asa and her bird that's 500 feet in the air. Like
I need a beer. Sorry.
I just love the picture that this vulture is always like in the fucking clouds. Just every once in a while peeks out.
She doesn't know you guys. She doesn't want anything to do with you.
This is
That's fair. I've met me.
This is some interesting loot. A flower gun?
Yeah,
No,
there's
no.
actually a special rifle that the elves have.
Hmm.
Special elf weapon. It's a rifle that has parry.
Ooh.
Ooh. Actually, the most interesting loot is the magma sword.
The magma sword? That's probably gonna do some good damage, that's true. I
No,
like
no.
the gauntlet.
We just dealt with a magma dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is there a relation?
It's possible. It's possible. I mean, we got a dragon-like gauntlet, too.
Yep.
Then a skull, a great axe, and the short bow is just dark wood, I think. Sure has something.
Yes.
How many scrolls?
And
10.
Ooh, that's a lot. That could be some good stuff. And the staff. Oh my gosh. If this is like a legit staff, like, this could be really big for you.
A staff?
A staff.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
It's
gonna
either
go,
a staff or poorly made nunchucks.
I'm gonna take the staff and I'm gonna read psychometric aura to see if it has any resonance on it.
It does not have any emotional significance.
All right, cool.
This platform was built by ancient elves, like millennia ago. Ancient elves,
Yeah.
so we should be okay here. I don't know if they have any other trap, but if you want, we could collect everything, go make camp, and then I can sit down with stuff and try to figure out what it all is.
Sounds good.
I agree.
Into the bag. Open it up, Car.
All right, we'll just keep it in the stash for now. You guys can hold it.
I start, like, doing free throws, like basketball, with the items into Car's bag of holding. I chuck
Alright,
a
I'll go
great
ahead.
axe in Car's bag of holding.
Can a great axe fit in my bag of holding?
That's a good question.
Because it's not really. If the flintlock musket, we can definitely get in there.
I always wanted, because, like, I always kind of had a picture in my mind the bags of holdings were, like, tiny bags, just kind of open. But, like, at least for D&D, like, they're like, satchel bags. Like, they have a decent size. I don't know great
yeah.
axe size, but...
I picture them as equivalent to a backpack, like
Okay.
a traveler's backpack.
That makes sense.
Maybe we
Okay, I'll
finagle it in.
I'll throw shit in there.
Pivot it.
Actually, let's leave it in there because like she's gonna Ace is gonna do them like any minute
Right.
now. So I don't want to drag them and then immediately drag them back out.
Right. It's just
Yeah.
like in the bag because we had to carry it.
Yeah.
So, well, it's in the party loot mechanically. All right. All right. Let's head out.
Making our way downtown, walking fast, places past. Still lost.
Right there.
You missed your calling as a bard, really.
I did. Never
You
too
too.
late. Oh,
Can we please just enjoy the quiet?
what? Oh yeah. You probably really don't want to hear a song, do you?
No, I don't.
All right, so you pull everything off to the side. And you all are setting up a camp.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
is pretty much at the end of your journey for the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Yes.
you all set up camp.
All right, Ace, so do your thing.
Alrighty. So,
That Ruby Tower.
yeah, God, deck magic is terrible. Okay. So I'm gonna take some time. Every single weapon that we got, I'm gonna make sure that it and me are the only thing within 30 feet to see if all of them are magical. The ones that aren't magical, I'm just gonna put to the side. And then the ones that are magical, I will try and I'll first make arcane checks, and then if arcane doesn't work, I'll try other checks.
Gotcha. Okay, let's start with the first one, which will be the short bow. Go ahead and make me your Arcana check.
Would any of us use a short bow? Car, you might, right?
Yeah, I can use a short bow.
Yeah.
You look over for a little bit, and you're not completely sure, but you think that you're on the right track. You just need to look at it a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah, I'll set that one aside in my oh, this is defo magic, but I don't know what it is just yet. And then I'll move on. I'm just going to try and get a quick assessment of everything
Mhm.
first. So I'll do the musket with Arcana.
It's nature, isn't it?
You are able to, through little notes and whatnot that you have together, you are able to identify a solar shellflower.
Ooh.
This is a +1 striking flintlock musket. It has many different triangular panels on it that fold out like a stalk and look much like a flower that gathers sunlight and feed it into the spark's gun core. It deals fire damage. You can also use the energy in those panels to deal some persistent fire damage.
This is really cool.
That is really cool. All right, I'll put that off to the I figured this out side.
3d4 additional persistent fire damage. Wow.
Right, that's so nice. Persistent damage.
Yeah.
And then this is going to be for the great axe.
You recognize a weapon that is still in fairly mass production today, a Retribution Great Axe. It is designed with a human skull, or in this case it would be an elven skull. And whenever a creature damages you with an attack, the skull changes appearance to look like the face of that creature. You get a +2
Wow.
circumstance bonus to the next damage you deal against that creature.
That's cool. Is that a rune attachment, or is it made into the weapon? Is it transferable?
The feature of the skull is non-transferable, but it is a
Okay.
+1 great axe, so the +1 is a rune that is transferable.
All right.
That's nice.
All right. For the spiked gauntlet.
These two I'm hyped about.
You're pretty sure again that you're on the right track, but you know that you need to look over it for longer.
Okay. And the long sword.
And the longsword, you recognize a smoking sword. Another weapon that is still in production today. It does a little bit extra fire damage, and if you stoke the flames of the blade, it will deal a good bit of extra fire damage. And you can stoke the flame once every 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And then this is going to be for the staff.
All right. You managed to identify... Oh, hang on. I need to get that in there. Give me 1 second. I didn't get the other items in yet.
Yeah, 10 scrolls. Holy shit. There's so many spells you can learn.
Well, I mean, we'll see. Because the scrolls are going to be easy. I just look at them.
True.
And I'll be able to read them. But but the other stuff, I have to figure it out.
Can any of us use the gun? Like proficiency wise?
It's a simple weapon.
Is it? Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty freaking cool. I remember playing
And
a game,
stat.
the Game Boy, where you fought vampires and your weapon was a gun that got powered by the sun.
I remember the game.
Oh, nice. Mystification. Drag it onto the thing. And you identify a staff of fire.
Oh, wish you would have had that a few weeks ago.
Oh, right?
That's how meat died.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
wow.
All right. Gosh. Sass, I don't want to roll for. I don't have to roll for each of these scrolls, right? I can just look at them and be like,
Says
"Yep,
the name
that's
of it.
a
Unfortunately, you
scroll."
do.
Really?
Oh my god. All right,
You know
buddy.
what? Here's what we'll say. You can cast second level spells. You can automatically identify... Oh, wait. Oh, nice. Hang on. Do you see those?
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
click them?
Yeah, try clicking.
Damn, there's a scroll?
The nature of this scroll is unclear.
Yeah, roll Arcana.
Oh, really? That's cool.
I only get a +3.
Is it rolling?
No, but it only gives me a. Okay, so when I click it, 2 things pop up. A +3 and then a +11, which is normally I should get what master level. What?
No,
This
that's,
is new functionality. We're trying to figure this
Okay.
one out.
All right, I don't know why it's doing that.
it should still have the total on the bottom, shouldn't it?
Wait, hold on. So hold on. Let me show you what is happening.
How many charges does staff have? Doesn't say.
Staffs have their own charge mechanic in the system. They don't come with a specific amount. It comes with your level.
Oh.
When I press Arcana, that is what pops up. 2 little nestled windows. One is my regular Arcana check, and then the other one says Master.
Oh, I know. Because you have Mars selected instead of Asa, so it's trying to pull over Asa's skill bonus, or at least some amount of it over to Mar. Click Asa, and then click Arcana.
The perk's like,
Okay, there
I
we go.
got
There we
this.
go. Like, no, it's cool. I'm helping.
diving from the fucking clouds.
What's neat about this is it gives me a little pop-up with what's it called? What the DC is based on your check. So this is a success, and then I click this to identify the item. Awesome. Okay.
It's
You
very
identify
cool.
a scroll of gravitational pull.
This
Yeah,
is much faster.
This rocket back.
You get to choose whichever you like
I
from the
remember
list.
when I was an adventurer.
That's a success. A scroll
found
of
my
scorching
sun gun.
blast
Ooh, that's a good one.
and an uncommon spell.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is
I'm learning more about Foundry functionality every day.
How neat.
Ooh, that one you don't quite get. You're not sure what that one is.
Great.
Do you want to try again? Just burning the night away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll have to sleep at some point.
Nah, no, you don't.
You're an elf. Elves don't sleep.
No, we established that they very much do.
Man.
Okay, well, it stopped working for me.
Oh, we have to do it again each time? That's good to know.
I don't know. Oh,
Hey, there you go.
do you have to do something on your side to?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because when I click it, the little thingy doesn't pop up. The little.
Alright, you find a scroll of blood vendetta.
Oh, good.
Requirements. You can bleed.
Well, I mean, constructs can't bleed, so.
It's terrifying.
You identify a scroll of resist energy.
Excellent.
You curse the target, punishing for having the audacity to spill your blood.
A scroll of dancing shield.
Okay.
You notice that you're starting to get to the more expensive and fancy looking scrolls now.
You have to shield and orbit it around nearby. Oh. Hmm.
You can tell that this one looks like it's a fairly complicated spell. And unfortunately, it's a little bit outside of what you're understanding at this moment.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you want to retry the same one or move on?
Oh, I mean, whatever. I mean,
Your call.
I'm just going through. I don't want to take forever doing this. So
I think we're up to like what 2.5 hours at this point.
yeah.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
evening's going by. We'll say
Yeah.
after about 4 hours, it's about all you can do the night.
Okay.
So you can go.
All right, so after 2 failed attempts on that one, you move on to the next scroll.
Yeah.
That one did not go well for you.
All
One of
right.
these is a 9th level spell scroll.
You can't tell you are. Wow, you just rolled double nat ones.
That's good. I want those hero points back.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
I have 5 hero points now.
You move on to the next one.
Yep.
What goddamn hero.
Oof. These scrolls are just getting really well beyond. About that one? Hey, there you go. You're able to identify this one as a scroll of variable gravity, a 4th level spell.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
You can adjust how strong gravity grips you, changing between low, normal, and high gravity.
Oh boy, I
Alright.
can't wait to
And
burn
then-
these.
And then there is the big scroll.
It's bigger than
It's,
the other
yeah,
ones.
it's literally
It's
bigger.
so fair. I'm gonna.
It has a case on it. You notice that it has some like draconic ornamentation around it.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. I rolled 2 dice because I used a hero point.
Unfortunately, even with the hero point, you're not
Fuck
completely
me.
sure.
Yeah. All right.
Do you want
That's
to try again?
fine.
You have 3 more
Uh,
checks before we're at the 4-hour mark for you.
Oh God.
Use all those hero points. All on the big spell.
Yeah. Let's try that big spell again. The really big one. Even though I probably can't use it or learn it or
But we must know.
3 years.
Yeah,
but,
for like a
Well,
literal
remember that you
IRL
can
year.
use. Remember that you can use scrolls that are higher level than what you can cast.
right.
You just cast them with your stats.
Yeah. I just don't.
But if you
I don't
cast them,
know.
you can't copy them down later.
Exactly.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I can't copy them down.
And since this D&D group is filled with a bunch of players that don't use potions until the last fight, we're
Right.
we're never casting that spell.
Correct.
Not quite.
Right.
Another nat one.
Oh,
That's a hero
This thing
point.
is a puzzler. Here's your last one.
all right. I'll use
Your last
another.
attempt for the night. This
I'll
thing
use
is
a-
just puzzling you, cross-referencing everything. Just the fuck is this?
Cross-referencing.
Hey, and that time
Yeah.
you identify a scroll of summon dragon.
Oh my
Summon
fucking
dragon.
god.
Wow!
Summon
Oh
dragon.
my god.
Yay!
It's very exciting. All right.
So you summon a common creature as a dragon trait whose level is 5 or lower. This thing's literally stronger than us.
Fucking corp. What? That was
Or
weird.
meat.
All right.
Killed by a summoned dragon.
That's crazy.
Oh no, I couldn't stop it. Okay, good. Asa's just gonna flop over at the
Exhausted.
end of the day, exhausted. And Meat, I bet, is just stupefied because all she did was sit there looking at pieces of paper.
All right, does anyone want to
See,
grab
I
anything?
imagine this. Like, after a day of, like, hard studying and, like, writing a paper in a library, you just get home and you're like, I'm fucking dead. It's that feeling that Asa has right now.
Brain fried.
Brain fried, totally.
All right, who's taking what?
First watch?
Not me for the stuff.
Oh, for the stuff. Well, who would do
None of
best?
those do anything for me. So I will just happily pass on all of it.
I don't know. I feel like no, you don't have dex, so having a ranged weapon's not going to help you.
Sure doesn't.
What do you roll to fire the gun? Like,
A d20.
well, okay. I mean, what do you? I guess what do you add is what I was asking.
It's a range attack, so you use your dexterity for the attack roll.
Okay, and proficiency if you have it, which it's simple, so we all should.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, my dex ain't great. So I assume,
I'll take it.
yeah.
I'll take the gun, and it'll give me a ranged option in case things we need a ranged option.
I mean, hell, you could be using that every fucking fight. Well, no, it's
Granted, we
that's
have a
not-
gun. We don't have shells for it. We need rounds for it.
Do we? Because like at least for this, the one thing, the solar shell flower, it's
yeah, maybe
it's
it doesn't
sun,
need
right?
rounds. Yeah, it sounds like it actually.
Flint-like features multiple triangle panels. Collect sunlight and feed into. I don't think it needs bullets, dude.
Let me go on.
I'm pretty sure it does need bullets.
It does.
I'm pretty sure that it does.
This is
What
got
the solar element does, I think, how I'm reading this, is that it dumps it takes that solar energy, infuses it into the bullet, and deals persistent fire damage to the target.
Mm. Well, I guess I could take the smoky sword. Probably better than my Earthbreaker. Do I even have a rune on my Earthbreaker? I don't think I do.
You don't.
Sure you don't want the staff, dude?
Do you not want the staff?
I'm just joking, man.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I
I'm
actually
gonna
really,
take the staff.
I really
I
want to
don't
know
give a
what
shit
the
when-
gauntlet does.
Well, bitch, tomorrow.
Okay.
Unless, I mean, Meat can try.
Yeah, you can
Does
try,
Meat want
buddy.
to?
That'll be so fucking fun. Do I even have Arcane? Arcana? No, I'm
You don't
untrained.
have to. You don't have to use Arcana. It can be any of the three.
I'll try an occult check on it.
Nature. Oh, I have nature.
All right.
Okay. I'll try nature then.
You can both try at the same time. Go for it. I mean, you got 4 hours, so you got 24 attempts here.
Can I
Oh,
can I
buddy.
keep that though?
Quinn, you are not sure, but meat? Yes, you actually do identify this thing.
Oh,
Somehow you recognize a Cinderclaw gauntlet.
I know this.
It's a plus
A
one
Slender
striking
Claw?
a Cinderclaw gauntlet. It's a
Oh.
plus one striking spike gauntlet that was crafted from dragon scales. A claw's built from iron. That has the versatile slashing trait, and on critical hit, it deals an additional 1d6 fire damage. As a reaction to when you get a critical hit, you can make the creature do a fort save or become sickened 1.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
I have that my stinking reactions pretty much taken up in my class. But man, that's pretty cool. L, what does second do? It's, that would have looked cool on Bo. Yes, it would have, Lala. But he's dead. He's fucking
So many
dead.
things would have been great for Bo.
All this dragon theme shit would have been pretty cool on the Dragon Prince. You're right. Definitely would have. Well,
If only there was some way to have prevented that death.
Crazy to think there's dragon-themed stuff located in Bravoy for
uh,
a character who had a dragon theme. All about Bravoy.
never mind.
All right, let's see if we can identify this unusual short bow.
Yeah, might as well, right? I'll roll nature on that too.
Oh,
Oh.
cult-
Shit. Whatever. Okay. Patrol?
Quinn,
Oh,
you know
got
what it is.
Oh, nice.
It is a hunter's bow. It is a type of bow used by stealthy hunters and rogues. It's a +1 magical short bow, and if you use the bow to strike a target that can't see you and get a critical hit, it takes an extra 1d6 damage in addition to sneak attack if you're a rogue.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Meat's taking that. Thanks. Put that away. And
Yeah,
then
take that.
Smoky Sword. What's the damage like on this thing? Okay. And then the ability, what was it again? I could stoke it?
One action, stoke the flame. That +1 fire damage becomes +1d6.
How do I do that? Oh wait, is it this? No, it's versatile.
There should be a toggle at the top when you have it equipped. See where it says stoke flames?
Strike, map damage sheets. Oh! Limit that. Oh, it's a fire dice. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I still rolled shit though. That's pretty neat. I like that.
Good weapon.
All right, I'll put the rest of the stuff in the bag of holding. I don't know, Asa, why don't you take the scrolls that are unidentified so you can identify them later?
Okay. I can't carry very much. I'm gonna leave them
You
in there.
You can't carry
This-
the light scrolls.
The lights. Okay, I'll put them in the
Hold
put 'em in
on.
the bag of holding.
Hold
Ace is
on.
like
5 light equals a bulk, and I can only carry 5 bulk.
Ace is
Okay.
trembling.
You should be able to put them in your bag, which would lighten their load effectively. Your backpack?
Yes. Backpacks will mitigate some degree of bulk. I believe it's up to the first 2 bulk. Doesn't count against you.
The image of putting these 3 pieces of paper in Ace's arms. It's just, oh god, help, help.
I feel your pain, though. That's the problem with my druid in my Saturday game where I play. He has carry weight 5,
Oh,
and he
God.
wears heavy armor.
Holy shit.
It's been a crazy balancing act.
All I have there's this pamphlet and this heavy armor, but I'm fucking bushed. Can you take this pamphlet from me?
Oh fuck, that's so funny.
So I made a dwarf who wore like full plate and wielded the like fortress tower shield. So just armor and shield was 9 bulk.
Oh
It was
god.
freaking Havel from Dark Souls.
All right, well, I'm okay, guys. I'm gonna put hold on, I'm gonna put these torches in the party, Luke, because I don't need 4 of them.
4 torches?
Yeah, your starting pack should have started with like 5.
Well, I
Oh,
did burn
do
down
have
a
5.
forest with
Yeah.
one.
You did. That's right.
You have Darvid and you don't need it.
Yeah, exactly. I have dark vision. I don't need it. I also don't touch my flyleaf, but I'm gonna put my country flyleaf in here because it's also a bulk.
Alright. Technically, this all has to go into the bag of holding because we're traveling. We can't
Yeah.
just have this like lying
Yeah,
around. We
yeah.
don't have,
Until
like,
you have the horse and carriage with you again, then you can just
Right,
leave the
then I
stuff
can-
in there.
All right. Well, I'm sure the bag of holding will be fine.
The meat wagon.
He said.
Someone's putting their country flay leaf into the communal fridge and hoping nobody takes it.
I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, all of the druggies in this party now.
The original druggies are dead.
yeah.
It's just like they say, drugs do kill
Drugs
you.
kill.
Yeah.
Drugs don't kill you. Trees kill you.
Trees do. That's what I said. Trees kill you. Wait.
All right. So we ready to move on?
Yep.
Oh,
Rest for the
man.
night.
Alright, and for the night, you all rest well.
We're gonna get to the interesting point tomorrow, and Asa sits down, just sweat all over fucking brow.
All right. I'm gonna move us so we get going.
It
Yep.
just has like a bunch of
One.
scrolls.
2.
Alright. You settle in once more. Your second day goes without issue.
Oh,
Or sorry,
boy.
this next day of travel.
Wait.
I need a ration.
Hold on. We should have went here instead.
You shoulda.
No.
Did it.
Oh, come on.
No, we gotta go this way. You gotta hurry up.
You got an
I want to
issue.
go to the second
Got to
thing.
control the token.
Gotta get this. We gotta get to this tower.
Don't forget to use the
Yeah,
rations.
use a ration.
Use a ration. You can also spend more time identifying if you would like.
Yeah, I would like to identify my scrolls, please. I got 3 unuses, and I want to identify them.
You got like hours. So like sure.
I got hours.
I'll use
Nope.
cold.
All right, do it again.
Unfortunate.
Brute force it.
That's basically what it is. It's really more a question of time. Like, how long is Asa
Yeah.
spending, like, researching and studying and trying to figure it out? This time, you identify a scroll of Translocate,
Translate.
Oh, nice.
formerly called Dimension Door.
Oh, okay.
Such a good spell.
Yep.
All right,
Therefore,
have a
so
good
I
one,
will
Corey.
get it
Thanks
in
for stopping in, man.
2020.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. You recognize a scroll of haste.
Ooh. What level is haste?
3.
3.
3.
Nice.
Not as good as you think.
Really?
I'm not sure what that one is.
Haste can actually be pretty clutch depending on how you use it.
Not sure what that is.
Don't worry.
Don't do this to me, Seth.
I'll help.
Thanks, man.
Oh, you almost had it if not for me drawing your average down.
Oh, what? Why am I
Just
doing
kidding.
some averages?
A scroll of gravity well.
Ooh, okay. Here, I don't know if you can, like, haste, it lets you, you can get an extra action, but you can only use it to strike or stride. So, I mean, yes,
Okay.
it's good.
For like
But it's
fighters.
not- Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of gravity spells on them scrolls.
I'm gonna look at all of these spells and I'll be like, oh, there are quite a good number of spells here. Unfortunately, I have absolutely no money, so I can't learn any of these. But one day,
I'll be able to actually learn these, and then we can possibly get some use out of it.
Neat.
Or the next time you all are about to die, you can just summon a dragon and save yourself from a TPK.
I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
well, I know Rebecca. She'd rather just die. She's not gonna use it.
Well, we're gonna test that one. So next encounter.
All right, I'm gonna move us.
Rebecca's literally gonna be at 1 HP. Be like, I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
All right, that's one movement. That's one movement.
One.
2.
Excellent.
That day of travel also goes relatively fine.
All right, now
Can't
the
wait.
hard part.
Can't wait to run into
Oh,
that
yeah,
old
hold
guy.
on, we gotta do rations.
Yep, rations.
Rations.
And everything's identified now, right?
Yes,
Yes, I
everything is
believe so.
identified.
Mhm.
Nice.
All right, now 1. And I believe we can't go through this mountain because it takes 2 spaces or something, right?
So go ahead and everybody use 2 more rations. You're not going to run into anything this close to Brunderton. And you will make it to Brunderton with 2 more uses. You all
Guys.
return to the town.
I'm at my last ration.
God damn. I had some.
That's not good.
I'm on rations too, actually, now that I look at it. I only got 2 packs.
I will have a pack
We
and 1
used
ration.
we used so much rations, because I had like 10 packs of rations
We-
before we left.
We had to walk a very long way.
We'll have to steal their rations.
Went from Sovereign Hill all the way here, went back to 7, went back to Brendan.
Not to mention you had a trip like back up the river and then back down the river.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all traveled a ways. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all have like elapsed the 1,000-mile mark at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Like all the way down here, all the way up here is like another. That's like 300. Back down, up 300. Here to here, back to here, back to here, then back there, and then walking back here. Yeah, you're probably over 1,000 miles so far.
I wonder, has it been like almost a month from Dorthra and been in that star? We've done a
Yes.
lot of travel. Oh man.
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh no.
All right, let's go to this tower. I want to see this tower that's built. Damn it!
I'm
We're
gonna
probably not gonna
buy.
get to that today.
Damn it!
I'm gonna buy rations while we're in town.
Were we supposed
All
to do
right.
some with the mine, or are we saying fuck y'all? They like wanted us
We gotta do the tower first.
tower
Yeah,
first.
we cannot help with the mine until we do the tower.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the knowledge you need is contained within the tower. Okay, you get to town. You go asking at the general shops about rations. They say they can sell you some, but since the traders have started to not come to town, they haven't been bringing in as many rations. And as you can tell based on the terrain around them, they don't have any farmland here, like New Stetfin and whatnot does. So they can only afford to sell you all a month's worth of rations, so 4 packs.
I'll buy
Total.
2 of them.
Yeah, I'll buy the other 2.
All right, they are out of rations that they can spare.
All right, and how much does that cost for 2 rations?
8 silver.
8 silver.
Yeah, round it off to a gold because that seems appropriate given the shortage.
Damn it, Sess. I'm running out of money.
Can we
We're
sell
gonna
the
make gold
weapons
stay valuable.
Mm.
that we're not going to use? Would they have any interest in that?
Oh, I was wrong. I was looking at my rations. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the thing below it. I actually still have 9 packs of rations.
Jesus Christ.
Now I have 11.
There you go.
Things are gonna start going stale on you.
No, we'll go
Pass
through
them
them.
out.
Let's see. Somebody who wants to buy them.
Like the axe. No one's gonna use that axe.
You know what? Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy. See if you can find somebody. Maybe there's somebody who is on the wealthy side and would be willing to buy a weapon.
Let me help.
I got +5 for my diplomacy.
It's +7.
+7. I'll let you do the talking then, Goblin Man.
I was like, I'm not rolling this.
Alright.
I will try to help Goblin Man. So I'll make a roll to get aid. Aiding! I didn't aid.
Shit.
All right, you go looking around through town, attempting to find somebody who could help you, who would be interested in a weapon. But unfortunately, it seems like most people who would potentially use a weapon aren't rich enough to afford any of these fancy adventuring magic weapons.
Forged by elves, and the
In the
times are
ancient time.
yours.
I can give you 5 silver.
Sorry, y'all. There's
Best I could do.
Sorry, y'all. There's a bunch of broke ass bitches in this town. I can't find them.
You know, it's ancient, so it's more decayed and whatnot. It's just the poor quality
Poor
of craftsmanship back then.
Look, we're all poor enough that we'd consider killing you and taking them to make ourselves richer if you weren't loaded with magical weapons.
Yeah.
Can I sell Ace's staff?
Just
Oh, it's 0
steal
GP.
it.
It's 0 GP. Why is it even in my inventory? I throw that in the river.
What, the Staff of Fire?
No, the staff that she
Just
switched out.
my regular stuff that I had. I couldn't
Oh,
keep
okay.
it
It's literally
because it
0
was one
GP.
bulk.
You're so heavy.
Just
Please.
chuck that and they're gonna burn that for firewood.
Gary, my walking staff.
Got extra soap.
You toss the thing away. A dog comes by, picks it up, and goes running off.
Dog's a wizard now.
You being only able to hold 5 bulk is going to be the funniest fucking thing. I just am constantly
yeah?
picturing
The
Asa. It's like,
The funniest thing, Cody.
yeah, it's the fun.
Mhm. We'll see.
Nothing fun here.
She's just
I don't
getting
know, dying to trees is pretty funny.
And missing all of these plot
Ugh.
beats is also pretty fucking funny.
all- she can't hold stick.
Yes, that dog will be the most powerful mage in the land. You're right, Lalo.
Alright. Guess there's nothing left to do but to go. No, I can't do it.
Yes, you can. You can go to the tower if you would like to.
Let's go to the tower.
Alright, let's
Yes, go to the tower.
Bam!
Time
You
to
all
go home.
plan to leave the town early on in the morning. So that way you can get to the tower in a reasonable time. You know, it's about a half day's hike. You get there around noon. Aras Tower is high up in the mountains. And although it's high up in the mountains, though, it's on a plateau. So there is, a good bit of greenery, some trees and whatnot. There's a flowing river nearby, but it is higher up in altitude. Your all's ears pop and whatnot while you're heading up and trekking to this area. For Asa, for the former Maddie and Bo, and let's see, for Kor and Akara. This all was something of home for you all. The tower is as you left it, except that you see that the front door is ajar.
Alright, so we knew about this. That door's ajar and there's something probably inside.
Did I leave the door open when you left?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
The traveling merchants or whatever. Remember?
Yeah.
mm.
You
Alright,
have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
It's Stinky Guy, right?
Right.
No.
Let's move on.
yeah. Alright, let's see what we can find and let's head inside.
I'm gonna check around first because I know that Arask has certain things that he uses to prevent people from coming in without him wanting them to, and I'll just see if all of those were set off or if like some of them haven't been triggered. I just want to make sure that
Absolutely. Asa goes searching the
unnecessarily.
perimeter wards, things that are meant to dissuade an unwelcomed guest from trying to get inside the tower. And what she notices fairly quickly is that they all seem to have been rendered inert. And unusually, she sees that they were all rendered inert simultaneously. Roll me an Arcana to try to identify and analyze this.
Are we gonna do blind to you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm rolling with my last hero point. I don't get
Okay.
hero points for not once that I didn't see, right? Those don't count.
They do not normally know, but if I show them, they do. All right. You tell that it looks like they were magically overloaded, and they all happen simultaneously. So you have the feeling that almost like if they were light bulbs, something threw a lot of current through them all of a sudden, and they just burst outwards. Some type of event must have happened that caused a lot of power to flow through the tower somewhat recently and burn out these wards.
Can I
You know
get
that
a?
it is very unusual, and I would say that that you would know that it had been at least a couple months since it happened.
Okay. Because I was wondering if it might have been the Starfall, but it predated Starfall.
It would be right about the Starfall.
Ah, okay. Yep. Okay.
It's been
that's
a
what
little
I-
bit since then.
Yeah. Yeah.
So long.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Yep. I'll look around and then I'll look at everybody. I don't know if anybody waited for me to check before they stormed on in. I
I'm not
think
going in before the wizard.
I think perhaps Starfall may have overloaded these wards and sort of disabled all of them, which is unfortunate. Could have been something else, of course. But be cautious. But I think it should be all right to go through. Just don't touch anything without asking first. But let's have a look around.
Yeah, well, if all the security mechanisms to keep people out were triggered, maybe all the security mechanisms to keep things in weren't too.
Also,
Very
if the door's
possible.
open, wild animals.
Yeah. All right, let's go. I'll take point and see if I can sneak up and see what's coming before we get in there.
All right, you all go inside the tower.
Then we'll go ahead and summon his spear just in case.
And it's home sweet home. It's a little bit messed up. You can see that people have been rummaging through this area. You're in the little lobby of the wizard tower. There are the various halls and whatnot that lead out in different directions, as well as a spiral staircase that leads upwards to the upper floors. Yeah, it looks very much like you left it, except ransacked. You also notice that there's a decent number of animals that have set up homes in here. None of them seem to be largely predatory, just small creatures that are looking to get out of the elements. You
Oh,
see
this is a mess.
little family of rabbits over in the corner.
All right. Asa, do you know where the he gets have you been to his library before?
Yes.
I guess that's a good place to start. Let's get this place cleaned up, I guess, while she starts looking through things. Where is it in relative to where we are? Where is his library?
You would know that the higher up you go, the closer you get to Aras's more sensitive information. His library would be on the upper floors. And then there is a certain point where the staircase stops, and there is a doorway that has always been locked to everybody that Arask has never let anybody get through. So it would be below that.
Okay. We're probably gonna be here a while, so let's get this place cleaned up a little bit and get these animals out of here.
All right.
Want any help at the library? I can research.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right, those of you who head up to the library, you see that our Rast library also shows some light signs of having been ransacked, but not to any great degree. Seems that whoever came through here looting didn't know what they were looking for, and didn't find anything that looked particularly valuable to them. Although Asa would obviously know very different. This library is effectively a level 15 library. You can find things on subject matter, whatnot, up to level 15.
Woot.
Yep.
All
I'll
right,
look
Kara.
over at.
Go ahead.
Okay, like I was gonna have Kara's gonna have meat, and we're gonna start cleaning up, and he's gonna help. Meat's gonna get meat to help her out. Core as well, since he's T-pose. Core can just T-pose in the corner. It's fine. But they're gonna clean up and get all the animals out.
Okay, easy enough. And you all set out to cleaning up the tower and getting everything back and well maintained the way that it should be. And by the end of the day, it will be in reasonably good shape. You know, you'll need probably another day or so of doing like more minutia cleaning, but you got the bulk of it. Yeah, home sweet home.
Yeah, I'll look at Quinn when we get into the library and say, a lot of these books here have special things about them that could definitely curse you. So be cautious, especially when you're looking for whatever you're looking for, and you know, don't just be careful.
I figured I'd look more into whatever you need assistance with. Well, I wouldn't mind going through this and looking for details that might help me. I'm not crazy enough to go through all these wizard books in that type of manner. Better to help you with your research.
Right. Well, we need to help Dorthra and find stuff on the mine. So, this is Rask's knowledge base, but I don't think it's not his personal notes, which are going to be in his laboratory. So, we'll look and see if he has anything about the architects here. I doubt it, but if we don't find anything, we'll move on to his laboratory, and that's where he should have both the details about the mine ritual and possibly buried somewhere more information about his species and anything that might help Dorthra.
All right. Well, let's get started then.
All right. Over the rest of the day, as everything gets cleaned up, you go searching through the library, attempting to find records of whatever you can relating to the architects and to information that would be relevant to Dorthra. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's much in here. Any reference that you find to the architects in this library speaks of them in the same context as the books that you have found elsewhere. It becomes apparent by the end of your search that if you're going to find anything that's concrete or real about them, not just the musings of other folk, you're probably going to need to find something that is closer to Arask than these books. You're probably going to need to find his private library.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a
All
wizard's
right.
tower, so it's probably hidden in plain view. That's where I would put it.
Yes, and Arask always had a little bit of a sense of humor, so I imagine it is somewhere that's going to make me feel very dumb once I find it for not realizing it was there before.
Yeah, it's probably like Quinn steps out in the hall. It's probably like right there, but we can't see it because it's angled in a way and there's an illusion. But if you were just to step right here and Quinn walks into a wall, nope, not there.
You know what? It was a good try. I mean, I really believed you actually as you were walking to that wall. Yeah, no, it might be around here, but it might also be up by his private quarters. We'll have to look around.
Yep.
Alright, and when you continue upstairs, you get to the highest level that you've ever been, to Arask's lab. You see that the alchemical reagents and everything are all still bottled up for the most part. You do see that some of them have been picked up. There are glass bottles that have been smashed on the ground, and you see a couple dead bodies laying down near them. It seems that some of the looters who came through here must have accidentally gotten themselves killed messing with alchemical goods that they shouldn't have. Fortunately, the majority of them still seem to be in the proper shape as how you left them originally when you planned to leave the tower. But more alarmingly, you notice that the doorway that has always been sealed that leads to the upper levels is not sealed. It is in fact open.
I'll hesitate a little bit, looking up there. All right, that's most likely a place for us, I suppose. Let's go.
All right.
When
So
you
we've mostly run into magical traps that have been disabled. What do you think the odds are he decided to use real traps?
Mm, Rusk wasn't. You're right that most wizards would never think of practical traps because why would they when they have magic available? Rusk was not that type of wizard, so the possibility is decent. Though,
Lovely, smart wizards. Hate them.
yeah. Don't worry, I'm not that smart. I think we should be all right if we proceed cautiously.
Are you heading up the stairs?
Yep, cautiously.
Going up into Mom and Dad's room. That scary place that you're not supposed to go. You head on up to the one area of the tower that Asa has never been, and she was always forbidden to go to. When she gets up to the top of the stairs, I'm not sure what Asa would have possibly expected Arask had hidden up at the top of the tower. But what she finds is a room that is a hexagonal room, and the walls and every surface are covered in spider web. They sort of gather up at the center, all these different strings and strands, and you see that where they meet up at the very center of the room, there is a bright, glowing archway, or almost more like a cut in space. Very similar to one that you've seen before. But it seems to be in the webbing itself. Or the webbing is in it and holding it open. You're not really sure. It's very difficult to make out details about it. Whenever you look at it, the arcane energy seems to just almost overpower the eyes and make it difficult to make out details.
Oh, this is worse. This is much worse than traps.
It looks right. Why is this here?
Well, it's either teleports directly into a personal space that he wanted to keep separate, and it's a trap, or it's just a trap. That could just be a one-way door into space, the air, 2 miles above ground, a death trap dungeon.
You see a small machine through the slit, through the rip in reality, and it walks by and looks through it at you all. It's standing on 4 legs. It has little claw grips, although they're probably under the portal and you can't see them. It has a big eye and has a few little alchemical pumps and some containers attached to it. As it looks through and looks at you all, it stares for a moment. It lifts up a claw and then waves, and then turns and continues its direction out of sight.
That's even worse. Now we know it's guarded.
Right. Ma, and I'll call Mar to me.
Mara flies up to you.
Can you peek through? I don't need you to go in. Yeah, but
Risk my neck.
well, it's easy to get yours.
Okay, Mar will fly forward and peek on through.
That bird just fucking talk.
Not in a language you guys could
I
understand.
mean, I ain't there. Does the bird fucking
You
talk?
know what languages I have.
Interesting.
But we hid that tab.
If only.
I don't like that tab. We got rid of it.
Mar steps back from it. It looks like a big platform. She scrawks.
Big platform. Big platform. I'm gonna look over at Quinn, gauging how much he wants to be the voice of reason and discretion here.
If we're gonna go through, we should probably gather the group.
No, you're right. You're right. It's just right there. Okay. This is not what I thought it would be at all. I don't know why those webs. Can I touch some of the webs?
Sure can.
Yep, I want to touch them.
All right, you touch one of the webs. The webbing is spider web. At least, sort of seems like it until you you touch it, you feel it, and it has almost the same durability as it, where it's strong in areas where it's really wound up, but it can be very frail in the smaller strings. But you also notice that it's not sticky. It doesn't adhere at all.
Does it feel pretty sturdy?
It does feel a good bit sturdier, like the strings have been woven.
All right, I'm gonna hold out one of my hands to Quinn. Will you hold this for a moment, please?
Quinn will hold it.
And then I'm gonna use his strength to keep me from falling down wherever, and I'm gonna try and step onto the webs and see if it'll hold me.
All right, the webbing will in fact hold your weight.
All right, well that's good to know. Because not that we're going over there right now, but it's good to know for the future when we want to possibly go over there inside. I know that Arask has a laboratory where he works on things. Let's find that, and then we can come back here.
Fair enough. I'm following you.
Alright, I'm gonna go to where, Arask's workshop or wherever he does wizardy things.
Absolutely. Down a few floors, you get to the sort of main workshop. where you all practiced, where you all worked on different crafting assignments and whatnot. You know, there's a few rooms adjacent to it that act as storage rooms for different reagents.
Yeah, if he has any notes, I want to go through them, and then I also want to try. God, I don't have any way to look for, like, hit it. Like, there's literally no way for me to just look at a wall and like use the Arcana to be like, is this a fake wall? so, so I don't know.
If you're looking for fake walls, give me a second. I'll take a look. I have a
Ooh.
decent perception score.
Thanks for pointing that out.
All right, you go looking around. Although you don't find any fake walls, you do, however, find many signs of physical booby traps. They just don't seem to be armed. You see areas where this place could easily be flooded with some form of gas. A place where a fire could come out and you think it would probably ignite a gas. You see that there are traps that can pop out of the ground, and they all seem to be very cleverly camouflaged in this place. Honestly, you're kind of in the middle of a death trap, and you're very happy as you look around and notice that they're all disabled.
Are they disabled, or have they been triggered within like the last month or so?
Disabled. You see no signs that they have been triggered in a very long time,
Okay.
if ever.
Horace got lazy.
Well, he just didn't leave the booby traps on when he left because you all were still here.
Well, he's not somebody who strikes me as lazy. He may have just wanted us not to murder ourselves accidentally. Right.
I would say these booby traps seem like something where it's like, I'm gonna leave the house for a year. I'm gonna turn these on. But since there were people here, they were like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look for notes. I'm gonna look for anything he may have been working on. And then I'll do the fucking thing where you like search around for like false bottoms on stuff, hidden buttons, pull on some sconces and see if it slides open a door. We're gonna do that.
Absolutely.
And I'll look at Quinn and like motion for him to do the same.
And what are you looking for in specific?
That specifically. Well, I need notes. I need his notes on how he did the ritual at the mine. And then hopefully he's hiding some sort of secret pamphlet all about architects. Shh, don't share with anybody. And I'm hoping to also find that book. So that's what I think is hidden.
All right, roll me library lore and/or arcana. Or sorry, perception.
Okay. Or?
And/or, either.
Okay.
I will just take them each into consideration.
There's that perception. Actually, you know what? I've got a hero point, so I'll just go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. You go looking around through the workshop. You see that there is a wealth of different minerals, animal parts, creatures, and whatnot. You end up finding a crate of gibbering mouther tongues. You find a lot of stuff that were set up here for different types of magical crafting.
Do these look different than the one we got?
It looks a bit different, yeah. Not like super different, but you can tell there's some differences going on between these two.
I'll raise an eyebrow over at Asa, just...
Listen, it worked. We don't need to ask any other questions.
Fair enough.
And yes, you do in fact find in an area where there is a large supply of Tassa, uh, unrefined Tassa as of yet, but still Tassa. You there is a book that is stored nearby that does in fact detail the ritual needed to maintain unmined Tassa from becoming unstable. You see that it is primarily a stabilization ritual, something that has to be performed every few months, and it makes it so that way the magic doesn't react poorly with its surroundings. Often when it does and it's subterranean, it just, happens underground and nobody ever notices. But when it's being mined, it can cause deadly consequences for the miners if the stuff isn't stabilized. And Asa can tell that with the information in this book, she can do that same ritual if she chooses to.
Okay, awesome. Do I need anything that is rare or like that stuff that would be hard to get and to bring with me to the mine?
No, most of the stuff, pretty much everything that's needed is fairly standard magical stuff. You just, component pouch materials. You just need the expertise to be able to make it work, which Asa believes that she would. Like any other
Okay.
ritual, it's based off of skill checks, and this one is based off of Arcana, with a supporting skill check for secondary casters of Nature and Crafting.
Great. Okay. Good. Okay. I will hold up the thing and wave it at Quinn. Right, this is the ritual we need for the mine, which is great. The unrefined Tassa. Do I know how to refine it, and is it usable in an unrefined state?
It is not yet usable in a in an unrefined state. As for refining it, yes, you can do it as a downtime activity.
All right. As I can't carry any, but I'm lugging it along as much as we can get.
All right, how much do you want to carry, bulk-wise?
Oh man. How if I had to guess looking at the amount that I see, like how much is there?
Of the stuff that's left over, I would say that there is 5 bulk worth of unrefined Tassa.
All right, well I can't carry 5 bulk of unrefined Tassa. I will look at it. I'll leave it for now, and then I will discuss it with everybody else to see who might be like if we might be able to carry it, because Core can use this as well, right?
Yeah, any spellcaster can use to get back spell slots.
Yeah, so it would be beneficial for us to have this to be able to use for both me and Core. So I'll keep in mind to bring it up for everybody. I will bring 1 light bulk just so I can show everybody what it is.
Okay. I guess you all get back together that evening. I'll meet up in the dining room.
Wait,
Did
take
you guys
your
find anything in the library?
Take your shoes off. I've been cleaning all day long. You're not gonna dirty up this damn floor.
Take my shoes off?
Yeah, come on.
Oh. All right.
God.
Did you find anything in the library?
Right. I found not in the library. The library is actually very advanced, so if there are things you want to know, it would be a great place to know them.
Oh.
But the library didn't have really anything that we needed per se,
But I did find the ritual to clear out the mine so that the miners can go back to work. And I also found this, and I will show them the unrefined Tassa. This is Tassa. I'm not sure if anybody has ever used it or come across it before, but basically it helps magic users use magic when they are out. So I'll have to refine it, which means we'll have to carry it around for a bit. There's quite a lot of it upstairs, but I can't carry it since I have all these scraps of paper I'm carrying around now. So if we could perhaps carry this in the bag of holding, or if we could spread it out a little bit, then I can work on refining it, and then we can use it later to sort of, supplement Cor and I when we might be having a rough day.
They're fine. So,
Alright, so there's nothing in the library. This is a dead end.
yeah, like, you think there's nothing that may lead to any information on the meteor, or any information on Dorther or Rask's people?
So there wasn't anything that I could find explicitly about the architects or anything like that. But at the top of the tower, there is a room filled with spider webs with a giant slash in time-space in it. Through the other side, you can see a four-legged machine wandering around. We looked through it, and there's a platform, but I didn't go through it. I didn't. So that might be something we want to look at, but I don't really know what it is.
Damn. We're gonna have to fight a big old spider, ain't we?
I don't think so. The creature seemed somewhat friendly. It might still attack us, but it did take a moment to wave at us from the portal.
What's going up there then?
Yeah, if there's something in that portal that can give us a lead.
Right, come on.
Yes, if that's what we want to do, we can go right through that portal.
Oh, put your shoes back on. Hold on, let me get mine.
You have any idea where it goes?
To a platform.
Alright, platform.
He'll hurry up the stairs. And I say hurry because he moves a lot slower than the rest of the party.
All right, you hurry on up to the top floor, and you, just as described, see a room full of spider webbing with a tear at the center.
All right. Walk through.
Yep, that tracks.
Does everyone else follow?
Yep.
I was gonna do something,
Yeah.
but I guess we can walk through since he already walked through.
And you all get to the other side. You find yourself on a platform. On the four corners of this platform, you see that there are four large statues. Each of the statues is a creature with 6 arms. One of them is holding a scythe. You notice that its its face is completely shrouded over. Opposite it, you see an armored creature with a large sword. On the opposite sides of them, you see a one that is almost naked and seems to be in a peaceful state. And then on the other side, one that seems very studious and has a pair of books in its hands. There are 4 staircases, 2 of them leading upwards and 2 of them leading downwards, that go down to platforms where you see that there is carpeting. On this platform, the one that you're on, you see a little clockwork device walking around, while an animated broom goes about its job, brushing away dirt and grime and whatnot. Other than this platform, though, in every direction, you see nothing but stars. Darkness and stars, as far as the eye can see.
Well, this is a thing.
Asa, what do we do?
Excuse me? Little
Hello,
mechanical
welcome
man?
to the Arcaneum. Ah, you are Issa, and you are Kara. I have you recorded down as potential backups. I do
Backup
not
for
have
what?
your friends registered, however. Would you like to take a moment to register them?
I'm me.
Yes, yes, please, please register them.
Very well. You said your name is Meat.
That's right.
Is that meat as in to meat people, or meat as in a food substance made from creature?
To me, people. Thank you for asking.
Oh, wonderful. And what about you? What is your name? Just stares at Quinn.
Joe's senses are tingling about giving names.
He's dead.
Joe?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We can't hear you
Yes.
now.
Apparently, I've been talking with no one able to hear me.
Oh, okay.
We have not been able to hear you.
Quinn looks at the creature and goes, "I'm Quinn. Just Quinn."
Okay, Quinn, just Quinn. Registered and added to the list. And it looks back to Asa. Welcome to the Arcaneum.
Yeah, hey, what is this place? You
This
it's
is the
Arcaneum?
Arcaneum.
Yeah, what is that? Is it like some kind of...
The Arcaneum is an area of the astral that was created by Arask Zoroastra for the purposes of containing things that should not be on the material plane.
Oh, that's so much worse than what I had imagined.
Can you tell us more about these statues right around here?
Yes, of course. These are the statues of 4 great beings in the Architects Society. Architect Society has long since collapsed, but it is remembered by those who manage to still live, such as the leader, such as the owner of this domain, Orask Zoroastra. There is the Dead One, there is the Guardian, there is the Learned, and there is the Enlightened. They each represent different aspects of their society.
You said that
Alright,
this place was meant to keep things away from the material plane. What's it keeping thing? What is it keeping?
Oh, it keeps all sorts of things that Orask Zoroastra simply does not want to have on the material plane. As for the specifics, I do not know. I am simply a greeter bot here to greet you whenever you come in.
Has anyone else come through here recently?
Yes, in fact, some people have come through here recently. They did not depart in good health. It was very unfortunate.
What happened to them?
It seems that they let something out within the Arcaneum. I do not know what is going to happen to it, but it would be very unfortunate if it were to break free.
Do you can you tell us more about that? What it was or where it was released from?
I don't know. I am only assigned to this platform. The teleporters do not work for me.
Okay, like, I'm a little confused here. Like, was it released or was it not released?
It is released or it's not released. I don't really know. All I have is my observations that some people came in here who were not on the list. They did not listen to me. They stepped onto the platforms. They went away for a while and they came back looking horrifically marred.
Alright, and you,
Which platform in particular was that?
I believe they went down that one first, and they pointed this one.
Okay, blue platform, bad platform. Okay.
Alright, we're, looking for information. Is there any place in this place where we can get information?
I believe that this place contains all sorts of information, as well as many creatures that Zoroastra did not want to have on the material plane. Unfortunately, I am contained to this platform and don't know about what lies beyond.
You said that those two were listed as possible backups. Backups for what?
Ah, yes. Should something ever go wrong and Zoroastra is unable to return to the tower, these people would be given admin privileges to the facility, so that way they could handle things the same way that he could.
Right, well, Arask is currently not at the tower, and we don't know when he'll return, so you should probably give Horror and I administrative privileges.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do that. You will have to take that up with, Who do you take that up with? Unfortunately, I don't know who you have to take that up with. All I know
Alright.
is the information. I do not know how to do it.
Oh, okay. So Rest set us up as the backups, but we haven't been activated as the
Right,
backups.
Alright.
That is correct. I think. In truth, I am just working off of what memories I have stored.
That's fine. Right. So,
I'm glad
Uh,
that's fine. I'm doing my best here.
you certainly are. You're doing a great job. So,
Oh, thank you. It's been a
uh,
long time since I've been able to be helpful.
So, blue platform, not so great right now, but we want to spin the dice on one of the other ones.
Before we move on, since this is a
Oh.
question that comes up quite a bit, what can you tell us about the architects besides the statues?
The architects are a species that, hang on. What would this guy know?
Yes!
The architects are the species of Arastoriostra. They were an ancient species that were intrinsically entwined in the formation of magic in its early days.
Okay.
That's, horrifying.
Oh yes, they met a very gruesome end.
By what?
I don't know. My records just say they met a very gruesome end.
Yeah, that sounds about right. What do you know about sky metal and meteors that fall from the great beyond?
I know nothing of these things. What is the great beyond?
Points out to the emptiness and all the lights. Sometimes it's what's referred to as space.
Oh, I do not know. I have not seen any sky metals or things falling from great beyond. It always looks just like this.
What's with the broom?
It is cleaning.
Yeah.
How much dust actually builds up here?
None, thanks to the broom.
Doing a good job.
It is. It is a good broom.
Oh,
It-
all right.
It looks a
So,
little
so
sad.
purple.
When was the
or-
last time Rask was here?
Arask was last here over 372 days ago.
So like a year.
Hadn't he been missing a year? Since
Oh wait, was it?
before we left?
Just making
How
sure
long
it
did you all
tracks.
stay? Yeah, it would track. The last time we was here was before he left.
Okay.
Okay,
So we're gonna
all right.
we'll jump that up to like 705 days or something.
Okay, because
Okay.
I was like, well, he was already missing for a year, basically by the time we left the tower, and then we've been gone for
then-
several months. So
So yeah, let's say
Okay.
700 days then. Yeah, it
Sure.
does line up.
okay.
All right. Did Rask give you a message to give us or anything like that?
No message was left behind.
All right. You know that blue platform. They went in that blue platform, and what it would be. We don't know what came out. If we want to find out what came out, we need to go to that blue platform to figure it out.
Right, but they were also terribly afflicted coming out.
Yeah.
It beat them up. So is that where we want to start, or
I have there's no idea where to start. Like it could be anywhere at this point.
Well-
Is there any significance to the formation of these statues? Like where they are in relative to things?
There is nothing in my memory banks with regards to the formation of the statues.
Okay.
They were simply arranged to look in an aesthetically pleasing way.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a couple leaps of logic here. There are 4 platforms going off in different directions with, I'm going to assume, teleporters. Those teleporters will drop you off into different zones or sections of whatever this place is, they probably I'm thinking there you probably can't go between them from one section to another. You have to come back here to the center section. If that is the case, then anything released in its own section will continue to be contained there. So whatever they release should still be over there in the blue section. If there's nothing stopping it, whatever got released can come through from its side to here, and then consequently through the portal we just came through. Which means that eventually it will get free.
Right. No,
Okay.
all of that seems to track. So there's a reason it hasn't left its portal. Either it's unable to, or it doesn't desire to at the moment.
Or it's not smart enough to figure out how to get out.
True. So, again, do we want to go into that one where we know something terrible is at, or do we try a different?
I don't know. Do we want to make this our problem? Like, it seems like Erasmus wanted to keep this thing here for a reason. Clockwork Reader, do you know anything about Dorthra?
What is a Dorthra?
Never mind.
That's actually kind of a surprise. I mean, no offense, I get that you guys knew Arask or everything or anything, but Dorthra, if I'm understanding this correctly, was related or some nonsense to Arask, and yet she
Perhaps.
doesn't have permissions.
Well, we didn't even know she existed.
What does that have to do with this place that exists out in the middle of somewhere?
Because she, as far as we've been here, she's never been here. And she's relatively, well, actually, I don't know how old she is. She looks young, but
You've
This
never
was
been
this
here,
was-
but you still had permission to be here.
right. But I've been to this tower,
Yeah.
and Dorthra was nowhere near here.
Look, Clockwork Reader, I don't know why he didn't tell you about Dorthra, but it might be best if you just forget about Dorthra or anything we just mentioned about her.
Okay.
Good. Let's go ahead and, what's your favorite color? Mine's green. You wanna go
I
with the
like
green one?
red.
You like red? 'Cause
Yeah,
you have a
it's
little-
the
you have
color
a
of my eye.
Yeah, I see that. That might be a context clue. You guys want to go in the red one?
Sure. I'm really desperate to go into any of them. So, red, purple, green, even really the blue one. Like, I would love to see what's.
Hey, Broom, which one should we go into?
It just keeps brooming.
You keep on trucking, little fella. You're doing great.
Swish, swish.
Well, I'm down with anything.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do aside from just start searching.
All right, let's go. Oh,
Oh, this sucks.
No!
This really sucks.
pink, purple,
What did you do?
blue.
I'm going to punch Rask in the dick.
When
Okay.
you step through, you all find yourself in another area, another platform. You see that there are 3 connected platforms, but more alarmingly, you see some creatures flying around in the void, or in the void, all about you.
In 1 second, guys, I'm gonna test. Oh shit.
Roll initiative as you all notice a group of grioths who seem to be stuck in this
What
area.
are they doing here?
All right, hang on.
Are y'all friendly?
They are certainly not. Those guys attacked us not too long ago.
Well, shit. I don't have
Kara.
a ranged weapon.
Alright, I guess I'll just go ahead and I'll step here. Attack this one.
This creature hisses at you.
attack him.
And you shank him in his face.
Then I will go ahead and make a secondary attack. Ah, I was almost an 18.
But the follow-up doesn't hit.
You know what? I have a bunch of hero points. Let's go ahead and start using them.
Yeah, burn him now.
Nah.
Ah, no luck.
Sorry, Harry, I hit mine.
The cultist up here. Is going to fly here.
I will
He's
attack of
5 feet
opportunity.
up. Go for it.
Attack of opportunity, so to disable the power attack and hit.
There's a hit crit.
God, I love fighter.
Oh,
So good. You hit him for a devastating 24. But he's going to raise up his hand, and some red energy glows within it. I need everyone within 20 feet. I need everybody to make me a will save.
No. That'll do.
Hero point.
same.
Burn him now.
Oh, still a failure.
Success.
Alright, on a success, you take half of this. On a failure, you take full. And on a failure, you also get stupefied 1 for 1 round.
Gross.
Asa and Kara. That's it for its turn. This Defiant Scout, angry at the angry at getting stabbed, it is going to attempt to shock mind on Kara. It makes a kukri strike, and if it hits, it has an extra effect. But it does not manage to hit. It will do a jaw strike as its last action, and misses both. Quinn.
All right, let's get rid of the spellcaster.
Sure.
So I am just going to regular strike.
And you spear up into him, impaling him clean through.
Nice.
He's
Nice.
dead.
Then I will step to where he is. And as my third action, I will attack the scout on the other platform.
It is up a decent bit.
Is it? Then instead of that,
Relative to you, let's do 15.
You try to finish off the one I'm fighting.
5.
Yeah.
Already injured.
I will stride then as my second action and attack it as my second
Okay.
attack, third action.
There's a hit.
Good damage.
Speared clean through the belly.
God, I love fighter.
It's really satisfying.
All right, and that's me.
This scout's gonna come flying down and go after meat. It's gonna do a shock mind.
Ah. Ah.
He hits. You take 5 plus 3 mental damage, and I need you to make me a will save.
Hero point. Oh, it's a success? Wait, why does it say failure and then success?
It had it has the
Incapacitation?
incapacitation trait. Yep, and it works to your advantage this time.
What is incapacitation?
The incapacitation trait is it's basically put on things that could make or break an encounter. So like, you know how like if you banish the boss, right?
Mhm.
You just nullify them completely. In Pathfinder, a way that they mitigate this to a degree is the incapacitation trait. things that have the incapacitation trait will, if the creature is higher level, they get 1 degree of success higher than it. So you can banish things of equal or lower level, but banishing something higher level results in them having a 1 step higher result. So if they critical fail, they get a fail. If they fail, they get a success, and so on. In this case, it was doing an incapacitation effect against you, but you're higher level than it, so you got 1 success higher.
Nice.
So it wasn't able, because the effect would have incapacitated you otherwise.
The stun, I believe, is also an incapacitation effect, and why you can't stun lock bosses.
Yes. All right, and that's it for his turn. Meat.
Okay. Well,
Meat, they're weak against fire.
yeah. I mean, I guess I didn't say I drew my sword. So, I draw my sword.
You had plenty of reason to draw your sword ahead of
Okay.
this.
Alright, cool. Then I will Stoke Flames as my first action. And I will go for the one right in front of me. Target. Strike. Nice.
Hit.
Ooh, 15 damage. Dead.
And with 16 damage, you strike it clear through, knocking
Sweet.
it dead.
And then my last action, I will raise my shield.
All right, this one's going to charge at you, Meat, bravely or suicidally. Continuing on. But noticing that its friend's shock mine didn't do anything, it's going to try to bite you once, twice. But misses both times. Asa!
Alright, well, there's just one dude. I guess I'm gonna... I have a -1, so... Okay, well, I also have to roll a flat check. Perfect. So, let's see if I can throw off a spell. I have to get a 6 or better. Cool.
That'll
Oh,
do.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
For that one is...
Great.
Thanks, crit. Yeah. Okay. I will, gosh, I guess. I guess I'll use telekinetic. Do piercing. Let's see. 8. Yes, perfect. Okay.
Ooh.
Nope, that's fine.
It misses because of Stupefied.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hero point?
hmm,
End of session.
No, I don't have any hero points.
You don't? I see one on my side.
I know. It's because I forgot to take it away, but I used it last
gotcha.
time to get advantage on a roll.
Spells.
Yeah. So I will just cast shield on myself then.
All right. Kara.
Alright, Car will stride and try to tumble through to over here.
All right. There is also nothing stopping her from trying to leap if you would like to. But go ahead and make the acrobatics.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and make an acrobatics.
No, make that leap and roll that one.
You guys are mean. 11 versus DC. You know what? I have hero points. I still have hero points. There we go, 14.
Manages to stop your advance.
Alright, that's my last hero point. I will try again. There we go.
That time you managed to tumble through.
Hurry and stay.
Oh,
Yeah, I got hero point.
You got a hero point. Quinn.
I will stride, or because I want to get to there, and then I will attack.
And you
Yeah.
crit. He's probably dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Super dead.
All right, and with that, you take down these griots. They don't seem as difficult this time around, but you all are also a little bit stronger.
All right, you know what I said about the portals not being linked? I was wrong.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and pause here at the start of this this dungeon.
How long does Stupefied last?
1 round. It's over now.
I want to delete that then.
Yeah, click it off now before we forget next week.
Woo!
Hopefully we'll have our healer next time.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's not just platforms like this. There is a good bit of variety in here. I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
no! It's that's the one she was saying about.
Yeah.
It was the fact that there's more teleporters and just like, oh, you son of a bitch.
Yep. I just let you know, there's more variety than just like platforms.
that's
and
fine.
staircases.
That's fine.
No, I really like this because we walked over here now we've entered the East Wing. The East Wing is just more teleporters. Fuck!
There are, without too many spoilers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 22 separate sections.
We are gonna be here a while.
We could split up and explore this place faster.
Great idea.
Worked so well last time. Nothing of value was lost.
And I will say that a lot of them are more than just like battle encounters. There's a decent bit of variety to this
Oh no,
place.
puzzles. Not puzzles.
Uh,
Sorry.
Ooh, what's the XP we
But
got?
yes, I designed this place to have stuff from all over. So it's not just like, oh yeah, this is just a creature containment place, right? There's just all sorts of things that shouldn't be on the material plane here.
Cool. We're gonna score
Um,
all the places, guys. Completionist.
XP, let's see here. We had the encounter against these griots. That is 20, that's 80 XP for those guys. You all fought. What else did you fight?
The
Two
dire
wolves.
wolves.
Yeah, the
The
wolves.
dire wolves. Those were another 80.
and we're capped.
Well, there we go.
Okay. So now you all just sit here for 4 weeks, and you'll be level 4.
We've done it
Isn't
again.
it 3 weeks? I think it's
3
3
weeks.
weeks.
3 weeks.
Oh yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah, the previous levels.
The
Yeah,
last.
we just go back out the door and just like, you know what? I think we need a month of training before we actually do this.
The last time we hit our level cap, we had a whole like forest worth of dungeon ahead of us. Now we have the whole fucking tower to go ahead of us before we can get to leveling.
I love it. I love it.
I am legitimately considering just going back out and actually leveling up before we do this dungeon. Just because there is some narrative sense to it where it's just like, guys, there's some serious shit in here.
But there's a thing in here that's loose that shouldn't be, and he can get out.
That's fair.
Also, if we take 3 weeks, that town down there is probably fucked.
It'll
Awesome.
be fine. That's not our problem anyway. No, that's fine.
Also, Dortha's trapped in a dimension, and if she's not dead, you're not helping her.
That dragon too.
I love it so much.
Yep. We're never getting level 4, guys.
Well, you can get it at any time that you want to now. You just have to be willing to spend the 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I was real surprised Asa did not jump through the portal when she jumped onto the spider's web.
I also thought she was gonna dip her head in and see what's on the other side.
Listen, every fiber of my being wanted to go through that portal.
I'd have
Every
followed.
inch of me. But I got reprimanded last time I went off on my own. So,
The last 2 times.
Holy shit, those reprimands work?
well,
Whole new ball game, guys.
It's a totally different character.
for now.
It's like an actual deterrent.
For now.
For
We'll see.
now.
We'll see. But yeah, so she was like, fine, we'll see what everybody else is doing.
I'll take it.
Also, we don't have a healer, and I can't go for more than one combat without somebody healing.
You took one hit and dropped to half.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll also
Yep.
say that there's probably going to be more than a few places where the tech fails in this place. So sorry about that. There's like 50 or 60 teleporters that I had to try to get right. So there's probably some issues.
Oh boy.
Amazing.
We will see. Does anyone know the level that inspired this?
Yes, this is Diablo 2.
Yes, it is. End of Act 2. The arcane.
Yeah, I
whatever.
can't remember the name. It's the Wizard's Tower.
Yeah, you teleport into this place and you have to go 4 directions, and each of the directions you fight different things, and you try to find the gateway to Talrash's tomb.
It's the one location that necromancers cannot actually pass on their own.
They cannot.
Not-
Everything is a bottleneck to this minion army.
You, in fact, are just some random asshole, and there's just walls of dead things blocking your path.
Oh man.
I know.
I really want to level up to 4. But yeah, it's probably gonna be a while because we gotta deal with this now.
Mm-hmm.
All the XP just gone to waste.
I like it though. Like, yeah, it'd be cool to get our next set of powers, but at the same time, like, I like that there's these things where just like we could take a break, level up, but there will be consequences for doing so. I think it's just a really cool story decisions.
Mhm.
Also, don't forget to loot those bodies.
Yeah, gotta get all that void glass.
We need the money. I've got like a gold left.
You all got a lot of cash for the items. You just need to get somewhere
Yeah.
where you can liquidate them.
Yeah, let's just go to that venue, Stefan. Oh wait, no. That's fine. We'll just go back to Sovereign Hill. Oh wait, no.
That's Summer Hill still fine.
No, that's just the guy hates us now.
We've been gone for so long, by the time we get back, there's just going to be wanted posters. Not for crimes! He's just gonna pay a lot of money to have us are brought back alive, whichever one is more convenient.
I mean, he does have a gem collection. He's probably got some diamonds in there. Well, hope you all had fun. And, yeah. We will get back to the mega dungeon-ish place next time.
All
I
right.
know.
See you guys next time.
All
You guys
right,
have a good
exciting.
night.
Bye,
Good night,
guys.
everyone.
Yeah, guys.
Okay, everybody. That is our stream. We're in another dungeon. Trying to clear out Araska's tower and try to find out some answers about how the hell we could save Dortha. That'll be all for tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on by and watching and chill with me. We will be out back throughout the week. Definitely a lot more streaming because, you know, I'm a cadet now and I'm having a lot more fun on Wild. I don't know if we'll be streaming tomorrow though or not. It'll kind of be a hit or miss, but chances are probably, if I'm being honest with myself. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for coming on by. Appreciate y'all. Be sure to come by next time, but until then, I'll see you later. Bye now.